Asante sana kijana. Mimi naitwa Abdurrahman Ali Hassan Olo. Afei ni ndugu wangu, ambassador, former member of parliament wa constituency wa nyumbani. Nitachukua fursa huu kuwakaribisha nyinyi nyote ma CSS wetu, ndugu wetu CS Adan Duale, CS dada yetu Penina Malonza, my permanent secretaries, former members of parliament, current, our chief host, my brother Ahmed Abdullahi. Nitaongea baadaye, lakini ningependa kuita Sheikh Adhan wa SUPKEM atuombee kwanza. Sheikh Adhan wa SUPKEM. Sheikh, karibu.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم اجعل اجتماعنا هذا اجتماع خير وبركة. اللهم وفقنا لما فيه الخير والصلاح. إلهي وكلن كينا كلن خير غبكدك. إلهي وروب نسي. إلهي وروب نسي. إلهي موافق نسي. إلهي وموافق نسي. إلهي وودنك بركي. إلهي وودنك كينيا بركي. إلهي أمان نسي. إلهي شعبك بركي. إلهي أمان نسي. إلهي مدحض بركي. إلهي مدحض بركي. إلهي مدحوينها حفظي. إلهي مدحوينها ودنك حفظي وأمان سي وحون كيس حون خير قبكدك. إلهي كامتغان إيه مدحذيذ إيه قفنهيذ إيه إنبيالكيذ إيه إمسيالك إيه ودنك أردن إيه مدحذيذ سبا حفظي. هذا وبالله توفيق والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Asante Sheikh Adhan. Waziri, tuko na provincial administration naye hapa. What used to be called the provincial administration in the early days. Nafikiri kuna representative wa county commissioner DC Omar. I need to recognize you. This is a function we need to manage together, and we'll give you a chance as well. If you can run the first bit, I will not mind you speaking on behalf of the government representatives here when time comes. But I want to invite, with your permission, Bona CS, one small dance for 5 minutes. I think we need to get some sense of humor. It will be too boring if we go the way we came. So I want to invite our traditional dancers, the Danto team. Do we have the Danto team quickly? 5 minutes. We do 5 minutes Danto, we do 5 minutes in Bologna, and we go ahead with our program. Higher, higher, higher. You go. Haya, wako wapi wa vijana?
إذن كما تلسى مالي مثل ما ضموت يا هوي
Asanteni sana. Wapi Siribloni dancers? Mara moja. Thank you very much, young men. Haya. Where's the other group? Siribloni kina mama kujeni. Karibuni kina mama. We're thinking we just do 1-2 dances and then we invite this program of theirs. We just want to, these are MPs, principal secretaries, former MPs.
Bravo, Chakia. Ya hoya la Chakia. Ya baraka hado. Ya hoya Allah hidamado. Hoya Allah hidamada. Ya hoya Allah hidariga. Ya hoya tarak ya hima. Ya hoya faya lima. Ya hoya lima ongara. Ya hoyo garako bilacha. Garako bilacha. Ya hoyo gabige bilacha. Ya hoyo angasu wajera. Ya hoyo angasu kajera. Ya hoyo barega lokofa. Ya hoyo budanya teorma. Ya hoyo buden karargata. Ya hoyo budan bolargata. Hibes. Ya buren karanduda. Ya buda iltiduda. Ya taraka ya hima. Ya fayo lima. Lima wagga. Ya beti surre darba. Ya bareka lokofa. Ya buda nyate orma. Ya karadin gateta. Ya moranteta.
Bochagia, Borea. 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 Akofa ya ima. Infarsana kaba. Borebo chakia. Sukinol chakia. Borebo chakia. Sukinol chakia.
Wagerioya. Wakenya yoya. Waziri yoya. Ummi yoya. Amale yoya.
Asanteni sana kina mama, tunashukuru. Sasa wacha tuenjoy tukicheza mchezo wetu rasmi ya Balagley. Karibuni.
Asante sana. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Aqyaartii maaday. Salaamu calaykum. Ka damba. Hello, Rabbi ya la tuuga ho. Rabbi ya la tuuga. Irbow rasas weyna naayel. Hello, la tuuga. Hello, madaxweynaha yimid. Hello, madaxweyntii yaa yimid. Hello, biligiina dheerey. Irbow aan lagu bacawsanin. Hello, embi tarbaji. Hello, barayaashii yaa yimid. Irbow biligiina dheerey. Hey, barayaashii yaa yimid. Hello, boqoryaashii yaa yimid. Irbow boqoryaashii yaa yimid. Irbow biligiina dheerey. Hello, barayaashii yaa yimid. Irbow biligiina dheerey. Hello, biligiina dheerey.
Habow si wa ilaahay ho. Ay laysin wa quraan dhigin. Sanad doonu ku yeel ho. Irbow sidaas dooni iyeel. Habow sarfiis yaallow. Ilay sarfiis yaallow ho. Ay laysoon igir bahrey. Isiyay meesha sokorta laga gada. Iskayna salaam ya yimid ho. Iskayna salaam ya yimid. Irbow sidaas dooni ku yeel ho. Ibrayis daxba iskulu taal. Ibadheer badidoodna maan qabin ho. Ibrayis cadbuun mayeeriya. Ibrayis cadbuun mayeeriya ho. Yabow boqorinti yaa yimid. Ilay ijaaba aruur sanaan nahay ho. Ijaaba aruur sanaan nahay.
Haye.
Kainana wala fuula.
Asanteni sana kina mama na mandugu zetu wote. Asanteni sana. Sasa mwisho nasikia iko 5 minutes ingine tu tuwapatie hii group ya mwisho. Shuaib. Halgan group. Haya, wacha tusikie Halgan group. Hawenki kalao. Okay, ni peke yake nasikia. So asante.
Mandara iyo gaaris magac dheer tareer wajeer. Maamulayaashii la doorto macnaaleed. Ducaale muuq dheere mahad baan u celinhayo. Colow guuleyste ducaalaan ammaan u diri. Wajeer gudaheeda Kenyana gaarasheed. Noodistan idilkeeda garyaqaan ayaad ka tihiin. Guusha waxaa qaadan ducaaloon la gaari karin. Guusha waxaa qaadan Axmed Jiir la gaari karin. Guusha waxaa qaadan Caatoon la gaari karin. Gobonimaan leenahe goondina lama faro. Weriyaha reedi kool baan waraha qudiri. Weftiga ducaal oo dhan baan soo dhaweynhayaa. Weftiga Axmed Jiir ayaan soo dhaweynhayaa. Weftiga Umulqeer ayaan soo dhaweynhayaa. Walaalaha reer Wajeer baan warbixin u wada. Wanaagu dhaweeya waayeelka iyo caruur. Ducaale guuleysta garyaqaankii baa ku dhalay. Ogeesi baa tahay ragga waadu garasho dheer. Gambarka lagu geeyo weynow geeri kaa ogo. Ducaale guuleysta gacalkaygiyo wi maqal. Guntaada aruuri gambarkaada sharaf u hay. Oo guulahay magana gaashaan kama dhaco.
Haya. Asante. Hii group ya Halgan dakika mbili tafadhalini Dakika mbili tu. Tunasema asante. Haya. Dakika mbili tu tafadhalini.
Salaam alaikum Somalia dhamaan. السلام عليكم سومالي دمان سلامتي دودن مرتداي كساب سنتاي سلامتي دودن مرتداي كساب سنتاي كلنك قعم بوحي قول الله كديغا كلنك قعم بوحي قول الله كديغا وجير ما عيدر بوصاري دعاء ويكو دعاء dadkii ku dhalay ducaalo way ku duceeyeen dadkii ku dhalay waxay kula doonayaan deeq inaad heshaa waxay kula doonayaan deeq inaad heshaa aqara ku dabaalata daarihii jannade emiga loo aada muqdisho ha loogu kaco emiga loo aada muqdisho ha loogu kaco emiga lagu doona madaxdiina maamulays emiga lagu doona madaxdiina maamulays magaca Kenya oo dhan ayay maanta madasha tahay magaca Kenya oo dhan ayay maanta madasha tahay magaca Kenya oo dhan ayay maanta madasha tahay Wajir ayay maanta madasha tahay.
Asanteni sana kina mama, asanteni sana, tunasema asante. Tunasema asante kina mama. Asanteni sana.
Ummi amaanteeda qalbigay ku daadsan tahay sidii daruuraha cirkay iigu soo degtaa sidii daruuraha cirkay iigu soo degtaa indheed garad baatay hablahaad hormuud u tahay indheed garad baatay hablahaad hormuud u tahay ee aqiliintii ku dhalay iyo mamulki sara umiyay gabadheena bilad baan u taagayo maamulayaashii la doorto macnaha lahay maamulayaashii la doorto macnaha lahay aadaan daawud ya mas'uuliinta waxay dhaheen aadaan daawud mas'uuliinta waxay dhaheen
asanteni sana kina mama.
Tunashukuru.
Hussein Abdi Barane aad baad u mahadsantihiin aad baad u mahadsantihiin go
dhulka taarar baan ku leen tartanna ma galayna taladeenna way dhan tahay magaca Wajir oo dhan wax maqnaaday uusan jirin ducaala faniyo haddaan faaladaada gala ducaala faniyo haddaan faaladaada gala haddaan falaqeeya faricii awoowyada haddaan falaqeeya faricii awoowyada mas'uul sare baata meeqaan wanaagsanow mas'uul sare baata meeqaan wanaagsanow masaakiintiyo islaankaad hormuud u tahay ha laga wada muuqda meeshuu ducaa la rabe
waad mahadsantihiin aad iyo aad baad u mahadsantihiin
Wajir yarsaraa imaad imbigii saawt Wajir yarsaraa imaad imbigayga cadow been ma sheegi kare
Thank you very much kina mama. Aya, asanteni sana kina mama, wa vijana, wazee, Bwana CS, our chief guest, CS wetu mwingine, ma permanent secretaries, current leaders, former leaders, MCS wetu kwa jumla. Nataka kuwarudishia shukrani vile mmehudhuria hii mkutano leo. Hii ni hafla kubwa ya kusherekea appointment wa msichana wetu Umi Bashir. Bwana CS, hapo leo ni Wajir yote ndio wamejumuika, sio constituency moja. Constituency yote 6 wamefika, si mmefika? Constituencies zote minaona wazee na kina mama washafika wote, na tunasema asante. Tunataka kurudisha shukrani His Excellency President William Ruto kwa kutupatia hiyo appointment muhimu, na tuna hakika ni mtu ambaye tunaweza kumtegemea kama ndugu, kama rais, kama rafiki. Ni mtu ambaye tunaweza kutegemea tukiwa watu wa Wajir. Letu ni kusema tu asante. Kutakuwa na wazee wataongea pengine, lakini viongozi ndio wataongea sana sana, kwa sababu muda ndio ndogo sana. Lakini tataja wale watu ambayo wamefika na kila mtu ataweza ongea. Niseme tu fulani yuko, alafu ni hand over hii program kwa muda ndogo. Wale waliohudhuria mkutano huu muhimu ni kina ndugu wetu Ambassador Muhammad Abdi Afe ambaye alikuwa yuko special representative wa UNHCR. Tuko na ndugu wetu Ahmed Kalosh, former member of parliament for Wajir West constituency. Ni mzuri uonekane bwana. Wewe ni mrefu, simama. Watu wakuone. Tuko na dada yetu Honorable Nasri Sahal ambaye alikuwa nominated MP akacontest kama women rep. Tuko na dada yetu first women rep katika Wajir County, Honorable Fatuma Ibrahim. Tuko na dada wetu kutoka Garissa, jirani wetu, Honorable Anab Sugo. Yuko wapi? Former women rep. Tuko na Honorable Gabo, former MP Wajir North. Tunashukuru kwa sababu umefika hata wewe. Tuko na current MPs, Honorable Adan Daud ambaye ni chief host wetu hapa, tuko kwa constituency yake, Honorable Adan Daud. Tuko na Honorable Mohammed Ado, my member of parliament, our member of parliament from our home constituency as well. The newest ambaye CS alikamp Garissa. Sijawahi kuona CS na camp mahali. Alikamp Garissa, lakini imekwaje? Si tumepita. Ndugu wetu the newest entrant ambaye hajapishwa bado, Honorable Deko Mohamed Barrow. Tuko na one of our other senior guys, Major Bashir, MP Mandera North. There is a very young, wonderful guy who must speak, Honorable Kiborek Reuben wa Mogotio. Umepotea. Tuko na permanent secretaries, ndugu wetu jirani Ismail Madei wa youth na sports. Tafadhali uonekane. I am reminded that beautiful young girl, wapi Honorable Iyala MP now, she was nominated. Falhada Iman, Dego Iman. Now in Iyala. We have also Honorable Charles from Wingi West. I'm told, kindly stand so that people can see you. We have former PC, former ambassador, UDA stalwart, Ambassador Saleh. Tuko na Sylvia Kihoro ambaye ni permanent secretary wa wildlife. Dada simama hata wewe uonekane. Bwana Alex Kimani wa PS Energy. Kamau, sorry. We have our good brother Liban, our neighbor from Isiolo, who is one of the permanent secretaries in the Ministry of Energy. I forgot my good old student Hussein Abdi Bare, member of parliament for Tarbaj constituency. Hope I have not forgotten any other person. Ooh, the brother of my DC from DIF. Are you the brother? I think so. Remind me, John. Olotua. He's the brother of our DC in DIF, if you don't know, and the PS tourism. Idris Dakota, PS wa? Asal. Thank you very much. I hope I haven't left out an important. No, Nikonai. Gitonga is not a new person. He's the PS irrigation. This is the man who was helping us do a lot of dams before he came as a PS. Sasa, that's another list. Yeah, you may recognize. Ismail had recognized. Now, there are quite a number of other important people who have either vied as governors, senators, members of parliament with us, and it's important we recognize. But I also need to recognize, even before them, Dr. Idle Omar Sheikh Farah. Simama ndugu yangu uonekane. Huyu ni chairman wa Technical University. Ahmed Ali Mukhtar, the one-time deputy governor, the one-time governor, the one-time governor aspirant. Akona kofia mingi, wewe simama uonekane. Hata ingawa mwili ni ndogo, cheo iko. My brother Ugas, one of our governor candidates in the Kenya Kwanza Alliance, is also there. Who else is on this side? Abdurrahman Adan Abdelkadir, I must recognize you as my younger brother. He was also a senator candidate. Nani mwingine? Ahmed Masai, sawa sawa, governor candidate wa Wajir East last time. MP, sorry. Can all the MCS stand up, because we will not have time for you people to address, and you'll only have one representative. Speaker, Wajir County Assembly. We will have one of you speaking. Thank you very much. I want to allow our representative of the county commissioner to welcome all visitors to this very important gathering. Karibu Bwana Omari.
Asante sana. Mgeni wetu wa heshima, Mheshimiwa Waziri Duale na Waziri Malonza, governor wetu na deputy governor wake, waziri ule PSS ambao wako hapa, viongozi wote ambao wametajwa tayari, hakuna haja ya kupoteza wakati. Nataka kuchukua wakati huu pia kuwakaribisha wananchi ambao wamefika. Assalamu alaikum. Nataka kuchukua wakati huu kuwakaribisha nyote hapa na kueleza kuwa area yetu iko sawa kama mnavyoona. Wakati mwingine mnasikia stories huko, lakini area hii iwe iko sawa. Tuko sawa kabisa. Kwa hivyo nataka kuchukua wakati huu kuwakaribisha nyote. La pili, nataka kuchukua wakati huu kuita kurudisha hii mic kwa mbunge wetu, mbunge wa area hii ambaye ni mumetajiwa. Nitamuita ndio aweze kuendeleza kile kipindi chingine, alafu baadaye pia tamrudishia yule ambaye alikuwa anaendesha hiki kipindi. Kwa hivyo yangu ilikuwa ni kukaribisha na kumuita huyo waziri, huyo mbunge aweze kuendelea. Karibu sana MP wetu wa Wajir East. Karibu. Tumkaribishe kwa makofi. Asante sana. Karibu.
Awesome. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Nafikiri leo guest of honor wetu ni our leader CS Adan Duale, tuko na waziri wetu wa tourism, tuko na governor wetu, lakini the star of today sio sisi, ni Umul Khair. Tumefika hapa sisi wote kwa hii hafla ili tusherekee na Umul Khair, lakini yangu mimi ni master of ceremony tu. Hata kama nimecomplain when I was doing campaign, sitaki kuwa MC, nataka kuwa MP, lakini leo tena nimekuwa reduced kuwa master of ceremony. Nakubali na nitakaribisha sasa, niwaambia nikaribishe everybody including the MCS ambao ndio wakubwa wetu hapa. Takaribisha Honorable Ahmed Diis aongee, akaribishe speaker, then he can return the mic to me, then I'll invite all the other MPs who are here. Bwana Diis.
Mheshimiwa Waziri wa Ulinzi, Mheshimiwa Adan Duale, Mheshimiwa Waziri wa Tourism, Madam Penina Malonza, and all PSS present, Governor of Wajir, His Excellency Ahmed Abdullahi, Deputy Governor Ahmed Mohammed, all MPs present, and former MPs, wanasiasa wengi, watu wa Wajir, assalamu alaikum. Mimi sina mengi la kusema. Hii ni hafla mzuri sana. Tunarudishia shukrani rais wetu, Rais William Samoei Ruto, kwa kutupatia nafasi mzuri ambaye alichagua msichana wetu kutoka nyumbani Umi kama PS. Hiyo ni shukrani kubwa sana. Sisi kama watu wa Wajir tunasema shukrani Mheshimiwa Rais. Ya pili, mimi sina mengi la kusema. Ningependa kukaribisha one of my colleagues, Honorable Ali Omar Wabute, akaribishe the Speaker of the County Assembly of Wajir, ndio ratiba iendelee vizuri. Asanteni sana. Thank you.
Nimesema ukaribishe speaker. So just call the speaker.
Asante mwenzangu kutoka Habaswein. Bana Waziri Adan Duale, mwenye hafla hii, Madam Umi ambaye ni kutoka msichana kutoka Wajir, na wengine wote ambao wameandamana na yeye, all protocols observed. Salamu alaikum. Yangu ni machache na nataka waziri asikize vizuri. Waziri Duale, ningependa usikize tafadhali. Mimi ni MCA kutoka Bute, naitwa Ali Omar. Mimi nilikuwa tena mkaji wa Garissa ndogo. Najua sana hata ile ukoo unatoka. Yangu ni machache. Kwanza kabisa nitaongea kwa lugha ya Wajir North. Kwanza kabisa, hiyo ni jukumu yangu. Bwana Duale hiko nafasi ya Chief Qadi na kila wakati inaenda coast. Safari the deputy Qadi for long time anatoka Wajir. Tunataka hiyo nafasi iende kwa Suqyan. Ya pili, sisi kama MCS tunaongea na MPs yetu. MPs yetu, tafadhalini. Nyinyi mnajitetea kwa CDF. Wapi MCS wako na ward development wapi? Devolution without ward development means nothing. So MPs tunawaomba, mukiwa munapitisha hiyo CDF, tafadhalini pia muharakishe mupitishe ward development fund, ndio devolution ifanye kazi. Otherwise, mimi nakaribisha speaker wetu Mr. Abdille. Kabla ya Abdille, bengine nitakaribisha my majority leader. Okay, niko kukaribisha Mr. Abdille. Mr. Abdille, karibu our speaker. Bengine unaweza fafanua zaidi yale nimesahau.
Cabinet secretaries, permanent secretaries, members of parliament, honorable MCS, other leaders present. Assalamu alaikum. Hii hafla ya leo ni ya dada yetu Umul Khair. Mimi na yeye kidogo tulifanya kazi kwa ile serikali iliyopita ya county. Nafikiri tumepatana mara mingi kwa meetings. Yetu ni kukutakia khairi, na tunaomba Mungu Subhanahu wa Ta'ala akupatia afya na umri ya kutumikia watu wa Kenya. Ya pili ni kumshukuru Rais on behalf of the people of the northern region, not only for the appointment of Umul, but I think this time we have a very good representation. So I think it's an opportune time. Soomaalida waxay dirahaa qafkii adiga wax oo maaragtay wanaaga ku hagaajiye haddii aad maaragtay mahad u celinin, ilaahayna mahad uma celinays.
So we really appreciate the good representation we have in the government this time. Lastly, the opportunity that we have, ile fursa ambayo tuko nayo sahizi, we must make use of it. And I will request Honorable Adan Duale. He has mentored many people politically, and he has a huge clout. So if we don't make use of this opportunity now, we might not come across it. Although I'm not saying the UDA government will not have the next government, but we never know. And there's one thing that I really want to emphasize. These 5 counties, Mandera, Wajir, Garissa, Isiolo, Marsabit, and include even Tana River, that's close to 60% of the landmass of Kenya. Lakini sasa mnajua ile hali ambayo tuko. We are in a very desperate situation, very dire in need. And people are actually facing starvation kwa sababu ya drought. But it's also an opportunity to ask ourselves, how is it that 60% of the landmass of Kenya is not making any meaningful contribution to the country, lakini watu wanaongea kuhusu njaa? It's a very serious question that we need to ask ourselves, especially after 50 years of independence. So, your challenge, and I was reading somewhere, the nation of Israel is equal to Wajir South constituency. Actually, Israel is about 22,000 kilometers squared. Wajir South is 21,000 kilometers squared. So it is a third of Wajir, Israel. And you know how Israel is. So sisi tuko na landmass, tuko na wananchi wengi sana, iko aquifers ya maji, reservoirs ya maji mingi sana, but we are not making use of that land, 60% of the landmass of Kenya. The only thing that we are missing is technology. So CS Adan Duale, these 5 years, please, let's think of how we could make these nations the bread basket of Kenya. Sio sisi kuongea njaa na rely food after every year. And now we are in a very serious situation. So na jambo ambayo ndugu yangu Ali Omar alisema, mambo ya World Development Fund, very important. Senators na members of parliament, bwana CS, MCS walikatwa plenary session, walikatwa mileage. So they're in a very difficult situation. So kama tungesaidiana senators na MPs kupitisha hiyo World Development, tungewashukuru, so that MCS pia sometimes wanasumbua speaker. So wana nisikicho inshallah taala. Asanteni sana, thank you very much. Khair alliance. Asante sana. Asante sana speakers kutoka County Assembly. Naonekana politicians, it doesn't matter whether they're in the local, at the local level or at the national level, wanapenda kuongea sana. Sasa hao wengine nitawaita. Naomba, let us keep to the theme of the function. Function sio siasa ya County Assembly ya Wajir. Function ni kusema asante kwa president kwa kutupatia Umul Khair kwa PS. So please keep to the topic. Sasa I will invite, on behalf of former members of parliament, Mheshimiwa Golosh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am not in my best of times. Xogo hergab iyo waxba yaqaaya. Laakiin markay umina dhahday ma joogi kartid ducaalana aan dhahay shuruudada kaliya xun ku tagi kara waa inaas military hor socdo. Aan ma aragtay aan saad ku imaaday marka waa mahadsantihiin. Khayr Allah idin siiyo. Horta waxaan I want to take this opportunity to congratulate my sister for the appointment and thank the president. maalintii meeshaan noogu dambeysay waxaan umalaynaa madaxweynaha meeshaan ugu dambeysay habeenkii waxaa naga halaabay microphone-ka meeshaan cabaar fadhinay aniga iyo ducaale iyo umiyaan ku qaylinay kac microphone raadi kacsaan yeel nalkaan naga damay xoogaho waa yar mashquul marka fursad ay noo tahay maanta inaan meeshaan joogno xaj xooga waqti ay yar siinaya oon ma aragtay arrintan aan ka celebrate garayn mahad weyn aan u celinaynaa dowladda iyo madaxweynaha wasiirka waxaan u malaynaa waqtigii aan wax raadinaynay wax badan aan sheegayn waxyaalihin sheegayn lama wada marin kara maxaa yeelay markii ay wax la raadinaa markay wax imaadaan wixii meesha yeelay iyo wixii bannaanka ka sheegaysa waa sahliin niman maan dhawaad waxaan arkay MByaal oo task force form garayna I am forming a task force to investigate lah marka waxa waaye markaas bannaanka joogto arrimaha waa sahliin laakiin markaas gudaha imaado waa adag number 1 annaga waxaan rabnaa census-kii North Eastern specifically certain constituencies in la cancel gareeyo you know last time when they brought the Statistics Act when we amended and you asked me what is your intention of your amendment we want the census I can swear by the name of God that the population of Wajir West has been reduced by not less than half so waxaan waa wax nagula gardaraysanaa waxaan codsanaynaa kuraas kalena in la siiyo census-ka meelihii nagala dhimina la cancel gareeya fresh census informed by scientific not this issue of politics at reer habelan bixin rabnay Soomaali waa badatay saana ay noqotay wixii biicu sheegay in meesha laga bixiyo oo dadkii xaqooda la siiyo waa number 1 number 2 waxaan codsanaynaa waxaan af Soomaali uu hadlo dadka la ku maqleen u leeyahay waxa waaye waxaan ogahay Ruto iyo Ducaale sida ay isku yihiin marka hadda afka as fahma aan si fiican u sheegro number 2 abaara jirta county government-iga Wajir horta dadka hadda MByaalka ah xogaho waa inaas yara faraxdiin annaga waan dhantiin county government-iga Wajir waxaan ku mahad celinayaa baasariga ay bixisay waqtigan xasaasiga oo dhibka abaaraha lagu jiro 5 sano ana MB ahay ma arkin baasari county so we are thankful laakiin waxaan rabnaa abaarahan iyo dadka waxa haysta in serious loo qaato hadda wasiirka difaaca airportkan sidin ku ogay waaba ka sii dartay saaka markaan soo maray waxaan u maleeyay an operation zone in airportkan dadka gees loo furo oo shacabkan meesha lagu cadaadiy airportka si ay ku gali karaan la yeela aan ka codsanaynaa taas ayada aan waqti weyn ma qaadanaysa arrintan waxay ku xiran tahay airportka dhankooda hal la commercialize gareey hal la xiro oo shacabka ka galeena military-gana dhankooda haysteen lama haysanne waa in ka codsanaynaa waxa kale oo meeshan ku sheegaa maadaama xafladda jagada ugu sarreysa Wajir laga helay oo UDA ay bixis ay tantahay waxaan sheegaynaa annaga reer Wajir san u nahan iyo reer North Eastern san u nahan aniga dadka mi ihi hanuun oo laakiin wixii maqlaan sheegaa Soomaalida waxay ku xun tahay markay jaga hesha ku walba kii kala isku dhagaa waxaan maqlay bahasha malalayda sharks kala dhah waa xoog badan tahay markii la soo bixinayo markabka lagu soo ridaa bahal electrical la saara haddii bahalkaas laga waajibinay waa duulaysaa laakiin hadda tu labaad lagu soo rido waa laga qaadaa tu walba tii kale ay ku sii dhigay bedelka isla bixi lahayeen tu walba waxay leedahay tan kale ay bixin tu afraad lagu soo ridaa kuwa hoose ku sii dhigay tu kale lagu soo ridaa kuwa marka dib ayaga iskugu fil marka Soomaalida inaan annaga dib iskugu filnaana waa laga fiican yahay fursadda as Ilaahay dadka sii xukunka haya oo hadda Ilaahay bixi hala ma arad haluu dadaala gacan hala siiya waa sidaas midda kale aadan oo igu dambaysa waxa waaye waziri sisi tumetoka tumesema mengi wakati wa economic forum hapa tumekaa what we talked about mostly was irrigation I think governor here will agree with me we don't need to do some of these water pans the national government is proposing for example If you use 20 million shillings for a water pan, what will be the capacity? If you use boreholes for that 20 million shillings for either Habaswein or Sabuli or Arbajan or Girift, it will do maybe 3 boreholes and an irrigation process will come. And it is unfortunate for people who have that kind of water and arable land, instead of feeding the country, it will be unfortunate for people who have seen or Azerbaijan to cry for food. We want our resources be prioritized and do things that we can generate on the issues of food production. Asanteni sana.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Kolosh. Sasa nitapatia hii fursa Mheshimiwa Gabo. Gabo, usikuwe kama Kolosh. Tafadhali sana tupatie dakika moja ama mbili.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Kwanza waziri, karibu. Pia tunakushukuru na tunashukuru rais kwa kutuwezesha kumpatia Umi Bashir hii nafasi. Hii nafasi ni ya sisi wote na inatutosha. Tunashukuru. Ya pili, rafiki yangu Kolosh alisema, aliongea kwa mfano mingi. Sisi turidhike yale ambayo tunapata. Tuache mambo ya ukabila, tuache fulani. Sisi ni jamii moja na riziki ni Mwenyezi Mungu anagawanya. Kwa hivyo sisi tunashukuru rais, tumepata nafasi nyingi, tumepata nafasi zaidi ya 5 na pia bado tu tunatarajia mengine. Ya pili, waziri, tunakushukuru kwa kuleta hii kiti ya Garissa. Niliambia rafiki zangu wale wengine, tafadhali si heri muheshimu tu waziri. Hii kiti ilikuwa yake safari 4. Safari hii pia yeye aliwacha. Nikamwambia tufanye tu heshima, yeye ni waziri, tumwachie safari hii. Kuna nafasi zingine ambazo tutapata ya kupopularize party yako, lakini hawakutusikia. Lakini bado tuna ndugu zetu, tunawaambia karibuni, tuelewane tu. Popularity mara zingine unaimezea mate, unaiacha kando na kuheshimu mtu ambaye aliweza kutupatia kitu. Kwa hivyo Meja Deko, hongera. Waziri, hongera, na nafikiri bado tutapata mengine. Basi ya mwisho ningependa tu kumshukuru governor wa Wajir kwa kupatia watoto bursary. Very important. Jana niliweza kuongea na MCA wangu, aliniambia kuna watoto wamepata over 25,000 kama bursary. Haya haijawahi kusikika kwa wakati huu, mali haiuziki. Nafikiri haya, asante. Naona pia niweze tu kuheshimu watu wengine. Nashukuru. Na nafikiri wakati wengine microphone haitakatwa kutoka hivyo. Asante.
Tafadhali msifanye hivyo tena. Sasa nitaita sijui niseme senator ama mheshimiwa. Senator Falhada Dego, our member for Iyala. Karibu Senator.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Wajir wa idii salaame. Magacayga Falhada waaye, si niila sheegay waxaan halkan u imaade invitation-kii walaashay iga yar Ummi Bashir. Waxaan teeda kale mahad u celinayaa madaxweynaheena. Waxaan mahad haddana u celinaynaa Rabbigeena abuurte, because without God meel wax walba ma samayn karno. Waxaan kaloo rabaa, maadaama magacayga oo Falxad uu yahay, waxaan rabaa inaan alla inii baryo inuu roob alla na siiyo. Waxaan kaloo rabaa inaan inii baryo
rabbi inuu gaajada naga bixiyo soo saas maaha marka aniga hadal badan ma qabi hadal badan haan ma buuxsho madaxweynaheena ni mtu wa kusema na kutenda kwa sababu alitupatia PS hablaheena na wuu tixgeliyaa anigoo dumar ahna waxaan ahay East Africa MP oo North Eastern dhan u xil saaran marka hablihiina ha hilmaamina nimanka ha ku mashquulina ma maqlaysiin hablihiina waxay inii qabanayaan ha hilmaamina marka anigana waxaan ka baryayaa nimankeena madaxda dumarka sii daaya gacmaha ha qabanina dumarka ayagaa soconayaan ayagaa wax walba sameysanayaan iniga afkiina iyo gacmihiina ka adkaada ma maqlaysiin anagaa xoogsanayna anagaa meel walba isgeynayna afkiina un sharoota naga saarta assalaamu calaykum waraxmatullaahi tacaala wabarakaatu
haye waa maqalnay falxado ducadii lakini wali un markaad fadhiisata noo ducooyo sasa nataka kumwalika mheshimiwa kutoka all the way from Mogotio ambaye this is his first time to come to Wajir. Bwana Kiborek, karibu sana Wajir.
Asante sana mweshi. Viongozi wakiongozwa na waziri wetu wa mambo ya defense Aden Bare Duale, waziri wa wanyamapori na watalii Madam Malonza, mgeni waishi mwasikia leo PS Umi, rafiki wetu na mtu generali mkubwa ya chama ya UDA Kenya hii, gavana na viongozi wengine itifaki ikizingatiwa, all protocol of sound. Ningependa kuwasalimu nyote, amjambo. Mimi naitwa Mheshimiwa Kiborek Ruben, natoka kule Baringo upande wa Mogotio. Mimi nimekuja hapa leo, ni mbali sana hadi kwetu kule Baringo hadi hapa, lakini sababu ya urafiki enye Umi ameweka Kenya hii na Mheshimiwa Waziri Aden Bare Duale. Aden na Umi ni madada yetu na ndugu zetu kule Rift Valley. Duale akisimama kiti constituency yoyote ama county yoyote kule Rift Valley atachaguliwa bila kupingwa. Pia vile Umi alishikilia chama yetu ya UDA. Alikuwa ni generali moja mkubwa katika chama, alitushikilia na nimetumwa na viongozi wengi kule Rift Valley nilete salamu yako Umi. Nimetumwa na Sudi Oscar, amesema nikupongeze sana na nikutakia kila laheri mbele ya watu yako. Nimetumwa na wengine including Murkome, lakini najua ametuma waziri ataelezea zaidi. Ni mtu rafiki yetu sana Umi, ni kiongozi mwenye ako na integrity na ni focus na ni very determined. Watu ya Wajir muko na mtoto kwa huyu msichana. Mumuombe dua, ataenda mbali na atawashikilia. Pia vile vile asante sana Bwana Aden. Wewe ni kiongozi mmoja umetushikilia Kenya hii. Ingawaje juzi sisi kama wafugaji na watu ya Rift Valley na watu ya Northeastern tumekuwa mandugu tangu siku ya uhuru na independent, tumekuwa kitu moja. Tumeenda na nyinyi safari moja, tumekuwa na Moi tukaenda safari moja vile Moi alituambia. Hata sisi kule tunajua nyinyi ni mandugu yetu, lakini juzi kidogo kidogo karibu mkatupea signal ya left na tulikuwa tunaenda right. Tukauliza Duale, mbona hii watu wanaweka signal ya left na tunaenda right? Akasema msijali, mimi niko hapa munione mimi, wale watu wengine nitawaleta twende line moja. So waziri wetu, tunaomba uongoza watu vile unaongoza na mshikilie huyu kiongozi, anawapenda sana. Akiwa kule kwetu lazima atawataja watu ya Northeastern na hii Northern Frontier. Anawapenda sana, anawaenzi sana, mshikilie. Msikuwe na ile kona alafu kesho mkikwama mtulaumu. Pia Umi, asante sana, tunakutegemea kama jamhuri, na Umi tunashukuru rais kama wa Kenya. Wewe si mtu ya Wajir, sasa ni wetu sisi, ni PS yangu pia kule Baringo, na sisi tunajua you are competent and you will deliver the agenda of the president. We wish you well, we wish you good health, and we wish you all the best that life can offer as you go forward. So nikimalizia watu ya Wajir, nitapeleka salamu kule Baringo, lakini Bwana Ado, lazima raundi hii msikae na ile ukora, mukae twende raundi moja, tushike safari moja na tujenge hii Kenya yote yetu sisi. Pia sisi kule ni wafugaji, shida ni kama yenu, lakini tutaketi kama viongozi na jamhuri tukiongozwa na rais na cabinet ya rais, tuweze tupate suluhisho ya mambo ya ugame. Asanteni na Mwenyezi Mungu awabariki.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Ruben. Sasa nitaita mheshimiwa kutoka Mwingi, Mheshimiwa CNN. Mheshimiwa, karibu.
Mawaziri wetu wawili, Bwana Duale tulikuwa na yeye 12th Parliament. Waziri wetu wa kutoka Kitui, sister yangu Penina Malonza. Itifaki zote zikiheshimika, tukiwa na mgeni mkuu wetu wa leo Bi Umi. Amjaboni wananchi, amjaboni. Mi niko sawa, kwa majina naitwa Charles Nguna ama ukipenda CNN. Mimi ni mbunge wa Mwingi West na niko hapa kwa niaba ya kamati ya National Assembly ya Sports, Culture and Tourism kuleta congratulations mingi sana, pongezi mingi sana kwa dada yetu Umi. Simumpigie makofi jameni. Tunashukuru rais wetu wa Kenya. Nilikuwa nakataa lakini nimekubali. Tukubali William Samoei Ruto. Na mimi ni wale ambao wameamini you cannot enjoy good governance if you are not a participant. Mi niko ndani sasa, tufanye kazi na tuendelee kushirikiana na viongozi wetu jameni. Kama mlipojua, mi nilichanguliwa na Wiper. Mimi ni mbunge wa Wiper. Lakini nataka kuhimiza viongozi wetu, tuache hii maneno mengi ya siasa. Tukimaliza siasa, tukubali ule amechanguliwa na wananchi na tufanye kazi pamoja. That is why I'm here saying congratulations and pledging also loyalty to our president. We will support you to deliver the manifesto you promised to Kenyans. Kabisa. Na ukifanya kazi vizuri, hakuna haja ya mtu mwingine hata kufight for this seat. We will support you. Ama namna gani wananchi? Mumekubali hayo? Mumekubali? Sasa Umi, wewe umekuwa kiongozi wa Kenya. Lakini kumbuka watu wa Wajir. These people have really been marginalized. Mkiwa na waziri wetu hapa Duale, tuko na imani na yeye. Kwanza, this will be the best majority leader we have ever seen in National Assembly. Duale alitusaidia sana. Na tuko na imani atatekeleza mambo mengi huku Northern Kenya, Mandera, Wajir na Garissa. Kwa hivyo tuzingatie mambo ya stima sana sana, mambo ya maji na mambo ya barabara. Wajir isikue sasa ni ile marginalized area, ikue inakata keki ya Kenya kila mahali. Ama namna gani? Asanteni sana wananchi. Sisi as Committee of National Assembly, we will support you to deliver all the services. Na hautanguzwa na mtu nikiwapo. Kama vice chair, tukiwa na ndani Wanyama, hapa ninituma hapa, tutakusaidia sana kutekeleza ile maneno rais amekupea. Asanteni sana wananchi na tunawapenda sana. Asanteni sana.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa CNN. Asante kwa kutuhakikishia kwamba utasupport msichana wetu. Sasa nitaita the newest member of parliament. Hata kama nimesikia hajaapishwa, lakini watu wa Garissa walimwapisha, walimpatia hiyo jukumu. Bwana Mheshimiwa Major Retired Tego.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Wajir wasanabad maaha. Waziri Aden Duale, pia mimi ni MP yake. Nikisimama saa ingine na ringa nasema mimi ni MP ya waziri. Waziri Malonza, dada yangu Ummi Bashir, Governor Jir, Deputy Governor يا مدحدا كل ماشن سكوما تواني سلام السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته سيدني لا شيء نينك عصواني هذا قردن بيسك برلمان كان هاي وحان هاي نين ما أركت إطلان لون نكاح أروسنا لو سمي ما هي سؤال الله عونه لكن هذنا قبل دي لقى رفتح حق كتاجنتون يعني سكن نقطة marka hadal badan ma sii qabi waxaan meeshan u imaanay maanta inaan u hambalyeeyno walaasheen Umi Bashir madaxweynahana aan u mahad celino maadaama uuna siiyay fursad haddaan nahay reer Northeastern runtii haddaan nahay reer Northeastern waxaan u malaynayaa fursad weyn baan ka helnay dowladdan maanta inkastoo aanan leenahay mana soo dhisin laakiin wuuna xurmeeyey muuna kul qaadanin wuxuu sameeyey inuuna siiyo wasiir oo waliba mid ugu fiicneed PSyaal maxaan u malayn 3 baan qabnaa Northeastern maanta waxaan filaynaa wax ka badan inaan heli doono marka hadal badan ma sii jiro waxaan u hambalyeeynayaa walaasheen waxaan leenahay adigana waad ku mahadsantahay inaad maanta meesha nagu marti qaado ninkana inta imaatay waa ku mahadsantiin salaamu calaykum waraxmatullaahi wabarakaatu
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. Sasa nitaita naye Major Retired Mheshimiwa Bashir kutoka Mandera North. Onekana watu wa jeshi wako wengi sasa because of waziri wako hapa nafikiri.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Waziri Adan Bare, Waziri Malonza, ma PS ambayo wako hapa, Governor Wajir County, Deputy Governor, all members of parliament present, former members of parliament, Speaker wa county, MCS, na watu wa Wajir kwa jumla. Salamu alaikum. Yangu leo ni kushukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kwa kutuleta hapa na pia kumshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kwa kutupatia hiyo fursa ya kujumuika hapa kusema kumpongeza dada yetu Umi Bashir kuwa katibu katika serikali ya Kenya. So tunasema pongezi Umi. Wale waliongea mbele yangu akasema you meet the cut. You are a general in UDA. Lakini ni general ya bandia, general wenyewe wako hapa. But you did a good job and umekuwa rewarded. Pia nampongeza amshukuru rais wetu William Ruto kwa kutambua ujasiri wako na kukaappoint kama katibu. Pia namshukuru kwa ajili alipeana makatibu wengi kutoka Northern Kenya. Sio peke yako, wako wengi. So tunamwambia asante sana kwa maana hatujawachwa nyuma. Ukiangalia Mandera pia kuna katibu. Upande ya Isiolo Marsabit kuna wale pia wako huko. So tunamshukuru the president na kusema kwamba asante sana and we are really appreciative of the fact that tuko na wewe. Watu ya Wajir mimi nimewasalamia. Mnajua mimi ni mkazi ya Wajir? Si mnajua hivyo? Bas mimi pia ni kijana ya Wajir lakini nimeleta salamu kutoka watu ya Mandera. Hasa kutoka Mandera North na wamesema niwasalimie nyote na nipeane salamu kwa Umi na jamii yake. Waziri Adan Duale, wewe ulikuwa majority leader yetu. Mimi wakati alikuwa anapeana farewell speech yake katika bunge nikasema ya kwamba you will be the last majority leader in bunge kwa ajili ya ile kitu umetenda na ile charisma ulikuwa naye. Nafikiri itakuwa ni ngumu mwingine kufit in those shoes. So I now want to see whether you will still do the same in the cabinet. So but we wish you well as well because you know you made the cut. Mimi pia ni vice chair yake ya committee ya defense, intelligence and foreign relations. So saa zingine akija kwa committee anajisahau anajaribu kutuangalia kama majority leader. Baka tunamwambia waziri wewe ni waziri sasa sio majority leader. But that shows you the capacity he has. So yangu ni kusema asanteni sana wale ambao wako hapa. Manifesto ya UDA or Kenya Kwanza I'm sure iko na mambo mingi kwa watu ya wafugaji Northern Kenya yote na I'm sure itatekelezwa. So sisi we will support the government kuensure kwamba it delivers all the manifesto ambaye iko. Kwa rafiki yangu Majadako, the newest born, karibu. Lakini juzi nilikwambia ukifika Nairobi the title major iko na wenyewe, wewe ni mpaka bridge tu. So ukiitwa next time sema wewe naitwa Deko Mohamed Baro because hiyo major imekuwa patented. Lakini karibu, tulikuwa naye Jeshi, a very close friend of mine, na namkaribisha sana. Ana yeye I am sure you will not be able to fit into the shoes of Duale, lakini jaribu tu na tutakusaidia. So otherwise asante sana.
Asante, hata yako inaitwa retired. Usisahau. Sasa nitaita MP wetu kutoka Tarbaj, the other Barre, Hussein Abdi Barre.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. محمد قرحة مياه كلها تنسوي. Very good. Miss برا سوقلي بشارة استدقرنيزين. سوقلي. Thank you very much. وزيري ويتو آدم برا دعالة. وزيري ويتو مجينة مالونزا. مادام مالونزا. Governor, Deputy Governor. MPs, ambassadors, ma MCS, ulumas wetu na viongozi wote na watu wa Wajir, assalamu alaikum. Mimi yangu pia ni kujiunga na wengine kumpongeza dada yetu Umi kwa kupewa fursa ya kuwatumikia Wakenya kama PS. Mimi nimefanya kazi na dada yangu Umi kwa sababu alikuwa akitufanyia kazi kwa chama. Hii campaign alipitia mahali mingi sana na alifanya mengi sana, na mtu yoyote ambaye anajua yale amefanya atafurahia yeye kupewa PS na kutambuliwa. Hizi mabillboard zote hizi za ofisi za huku, volunteering all the time kupigiwa kelele, hiyo yote alikuwa akivumilia. Kwa hivyo mimi sasa nataka kumshukuru rais kwa kumtambua Ummi Bashir kama mtu mwadilifu, mtu ambaye anaweza kazi na mtu ambaye amevumilia hayo shida yote. Ummi Bashir, dada yangu, simama ndio watu wakuone vizuri kabisa. Asante sana rais, asante sana. Hivyo ndugu yetu kwa kupewa fursa, ndugu yetu Adan Duale ambaye ni close friend ya rais, advisor, pia namshukuru. Na mimi mwenyewe amenisaidia wakati wa election, hata akafika huko msturi mahali naitwa Kutulo, mahali watu wengine walikuwa wanaogopa. Kwa hivyo ndugu yangu Duale pia asante sana, na rais asante sana kwa kumtambua yeye. Tunamtambua yeye kama kiongozi wa sehemu hii. Najua watu wengine walikuwa wakiyumba, walikuwa wanafikiri labda coin itaenda hivi itaenda vile. Tumeshikilia ile advice ametupatia, na Mungu ametupatia ushindi, na hii serikali itafanya mengi. Hii barabara kuanzia Modogash mpaka Mandera safari hii ishe. Stima ya Wajir, national grid kama tutapata from Ethiopia ama tutapata ile yetu ya Garissa ama kwingine Kenya kwingine iweze kumalizwa. Hayo tukiyafanya, na mambo soko ya wanyama na mambo irrigation tukifanya, hii serikali na hii sehemu watu wa huko hakuna mtu anaenda kwingine. Si wote tutaenda UDA? Si wote tutaenda barabara hiyo? Basi wacha sisi tufanye kazi. Rais, tunasema asante sana popote ulipo. Najua umetupatia fursa nyingi, iko vijana wengi wamepewa ma PSS, wengi wako hapa. Ningependa wa vijana kutoka Asal ambao wamepewa position wasimame kama wanaweza. Ma PSS ndio hawa. Kwa hivyo rais ametuheshimu na ametupatia nyadhifa. Tafadhali nikaeni sana, asante sana. Ni jambo moja ambalo nataka kulitaja ni kwamba wakati huu ni wakati wa ukame, wakati wa shida, mvua haikuja. Ningependa viongozi washikane, na labda under the leadership of the current governor in Wajir, wabunge wa MCS na watu wote tuweze kuitana, atuite pamoja, tuweze kuangalia namna tunaweza saidia kwa neno moja, namna tutakabili hii ukame. Hiyo unity ndio mzuri, ndio tuweze kuvuka hii mpango. Asanteni sana. Jambo moja, kuna moja sijasahau, sitaki kusahau, ndugu yetu sana mheshimiwa ambaye ni rafiki ya waziri na Umi, hakuwa anajisikia vizuri, kwa hivyo alikuwa akuje, lakini hakuwa anajisikia vizuri. Alisema poleni sana na ako na sisi na anafurahia kuchaguliwa kwa dada yetu kama PS. Hivyo ndo pia Commissioner Fatuma pia yeye nafikiri yuko out of the country, kwa hivyo hata pia she's sending her apology. Thank you very much.
Thank you Mheshimiwa Hussein Abdi Barre. Na maneno ya apologies, hata mimi nimewambia kwamba kuna PS Rono of Water naye alitoa apology. The PS wanted to be with us but it wasn't possible. Sasa nitaita, tunakaribia mwisho. Kumradi tu. Sasa nitaita Mheshimiwa Mohamed Ado from Wajir South.
Bismillah. Assalamu alaikum. Our Cabinet Secretary for Defense, Honorable Adam Barra Duale, Honorable Penina Malonza, our other Cabinet Secretary for Tourism and Wildlife, our Governor and his Deputy Permanent Secretaries who are in attendance here, our Members of Parliament, elected and nominated MCAs, all protocols observed. Assalamu alaikum again. Leo ni siku ya furaha sana. Siku ya furaha kwa sababu tuko hapa kusherekea kuteuliwa kwa dada yetu Umul Khair Mohamed Bashir kama Principal Secretary. Umul Khair ni msichana wa Wajir, alikuwa amenawiri sana katika chama cha UDA na pia hatuna shaka kwamba atanawiri pia katika wadhifa ambaye amepewa sasa hivi kama Principal Secretary katika hiyo wizara aliyopewa. Na tunataka kumshukuru rais wetu William Ruto kwa dhati kwa kumteua yeye pamoja na wale wengine ambao wameteuliwa kutoka pembe hii ya Kenya na pia kutupa wadhifa ya waziri wetu Adam Barra Duale ambaye ndiye waziri wa ulinzi. We are very well represented in the UDA government and we are thankful to the President. His Excellency the President has given us very good representation in that government, and because of that our support cannot be in doubt. Si tutasupport serikali, si sote tutasupport serikali ya Mheshimiwa William Ruto. Asanteni sana. Leo ni siku ya furaha nilivyosema, na pia tumekuja hapa kusherekea. Na ni vizuri sana kuona Umul Khair amechagua public service just like her father before her, who had dedicated all his life to serving his people, the people of this great country of Kenya. So I'm sure you, with his counsel there, you're not going to go wrong anywhere, and we are also here to support you, inshallah. Mawaziri, nataka kuchukua fursa hii to turn a bit your attention to the issue of drought, which is causing us a lot of distress. Our people are moving, looking for rain, and it is very in very little supply. Not many parts of this county have rained, and now most of our pastoralists have found themselves in my constituency, Wajir South. We have openly welcomed them. We are sharing with them what little resources we have in terms of water and pasture. But now I'm hearing some bad news because there's been an outbreak of anthrax, which is decimating our livestock once again. So we need as much help as possible so that we can get to deal with this outbreak of anthrax, which, as you know, inaweza wakumba binadamu pia, hasa wakiconsume hiyo nyama. Na imekumba katika 3 wards of my constituency, Dif, Dadajabula, and Banane, and it's also spreading to other areas. So I'm sure the governor and his teams are dealing with it, but we need as much help as we can get, because right now Wajir South is hosting most of the pastoralists, not just from other parts of Wajir, but also from neighboring Garissa and also parts of Mandera. And because of all this accumulation of pastoralists in one place, the possibility of the disease spreading very fast is very possible. So we need that help. And again, I want to tell my people, and I'll say that pastoralism is being dealt with by nature. Climate change is decimating our livestock, rain is becoming very little, and we have to look at other ways. And I'm very happy that the PS irrigation is here now, because it's irrigation, Bwana Mugambi tafadhali, and he's a great supporter of irrigation in arid areas. I vetted him during the process of vetting PSS, and I found him to be really, really effective and somebody who has the interest of Kenyans as a whole at heart. So our hope in getting through these problems that have been caused by climate change is irrigation. And what we lack right now, we don't lack land, we don't lack the human resource, we lack water. And we, trust me, I will be a very frequent visitor to your office and also the office of the CS. And that is where we are heading. That kaygo waxaan rabaa inaan idiin sheego xoolo dhaqashadii dhibka ku dhacay waad aragteen. Waa inaan nolosheenna wax ka bedelnaa. In badanna waan iri in aan dhulkeenna sharafta leh ee qarada weyn aan u jeesanno, in aan beeranno, biyihii raadsanno, dhalinyarta shafka dhulka ku haya ee saboolnimada la hiilhiilaya ee tuulooyinka iyaga jooga iyo magaalooyinka waaweyn aan u jeedsanno in aan mataqaanaa ee dhulkeenna beeranno haddii ilaahay yidhaahdo. waxaa maanta nala jooga PSK irrigation, madax badan baa nala joogto. insha allahu tacaala annaga madaxdaana waxaan u guntan doonaa haddii ilaahay yidhaahdo in aan biyaha loo baahan yahay waraabka inaan ka shaqeyno haddii ilaahay yidhaahdo. dowladeennana way ballan qaaday, dowladda countiga Wajeerna way ballan qaaday. taasaa inoo ballana insha allah. mar kale madaxda halkan timid Wajeer ku soo dhowaada, aad baad u mahadsantihiin insha allah. asalaamu calaykum waraxmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Now that brings us to the end of the members of parliament. But we have been thanking the president for appointing all those people from our region. We haven't even heard from the star of this occasion. So let me now invite PS Culture and Heritage, Ummi Bashir, akuje aseme moja mbili na washukuru watu.
السلام عليكم. السلام عليكم. Wajeer ma fiicantihiin? Maanta waa maalin aad u weyn, aad baan u faraxsanahay. Sharafta aad horta nagu soo dhaweyseen ani iyo martidayda aad baa u mahadsantihiin. Af Ingiriis baan rabaa inaan ku hadlo. Maxaa dadka ila socdaan af Soomaali ma fahmayaan? Ya? Marka kasta waa yara fasaxaysiin in af Ingiriis ku hadlo. Guest of honor, Honorable Adan Barre Duale, CS Defense, my CS Penina Malonza, CS Tourism, our host governor, Governor Ahmed Jir and his deputy Ato, our area MP and my senior in the legal practice, Wakili Adan Daoud, MP Wajir South, Mohamed Addo, MP Tarbaj Hussein Abdi Barre, our MP, our last born, Major Deko, who recently won the by-elections in Garissa, our MP Wajir Mandera North, Major Bashir, Ambassador Afey, thank you so much for making time. Ambassador Saleh, my father, Senator Ulo, former Governor Werer, Honorable Kolosh, former Commissioner Fatma, and my sagas CEOs who made it all the way to Wajir. Some have never been here. Ebu salimieni watu. There's CEO Bomas of Kenya. Just wave. There's my CEO Heroes is here, and his deputy. And there's the acting DG of National Museums of Kenya is also here. And there's the CEO Ushanga Initiative. She's also here. I think that's it. Oh yeah, and there's Director Archives. So this is my team in my State Department. So thank you for coming. I'd also like to recognize the Speaker of Wajir County Assembly, the clerk, our MCAs, our religious leaders, our mothers, our women, and also our youth. Assalamu alaikum. Horta, I would first like to thank the Almighty Allah for giving me good health to stand before you today. And secondly, I want to thank my family for their unconditional support. My father, Mohammed Nur Bashir. Where are you, Abo? Please stand. He didn't come for my function. Okay, he's around, I'm joking. Yeah, so my Abo and my mom, the Iron Lady, Khadija Abdi Magan. Hoy, say hi to everybody. That's my mother. And yeah, then my husband is also here, Mohammed Hussein. Also say hi, that's him over there. Thank you so much for all your guidance and support. I want to thank my Waziri, Penina Malonza, for holding my hand and supporting me whenever I needed her. She always answers a call and she's always available. She's a brilliant leader who I look forward to working with. I want to thank the governing party, UDA, and specifically the NEB chair, Anthony Maura, a great mind, and a man who has led us to learn so much at the party level. I want to thank him. I also want to thank all the UDA members we worked with during the tedious campaign here in Wajir and ensured that we bagged the win of the presidential and also several seats, MCA and also MP. These are the likes of Abdullahi Bashir, there is Malable, there is Mohammed Adan, there is Yusuf Al Isa, there's so many Hefo, there is Mahdi Oscar, there is Musa Dimbil, there's many, I can't even name all of them. Also, I'd like to recognize our two MPs who are elected here in Wajir, Saneh, who has sent his apologies, and Honorable Hab Hussein Abdi Barre, and our MCAs who are elected. I'd also like to say our governor candidate Werer and also his running mate, thank him, and of course Ugas. There's also our Wajir South MP and candidate. These are at least they tried, but the seat was not meant for them. But I just want to thank them for the votes they raked in for us for our presidential win. I'd also like to thank the Kenya Kwanza brilliant women that really supported us in the north, especially Garissa and Wajir. Thank you so much. Our elders, our religious leaders, and if I have not mentioned you, please, you'll just have to forgive me because muko wengi sana, but thank you. I'd also want to thank my friend and mentor, Honorable Kithure Kindiki, for his guidance and mentorship at the party level. He is a force to reckon with. I would also like to thank my brother and good friend, Yusuf Abdi Hussein. Please stand. Yusuf is a very good friend of mine. And believe it or not, he's the one who held my hand and introduced me to the deputy president back then. And he told me, this man is going to win. Umi, we have to support him. And I said, are you sure? He said, take it from me. Let's head this way. And alhamdulillah, we are here today. Walalealo, I want to tell you a story about a brother of mine who was once a majority leader, once upon a time in this great country of ours. I actually ran a community-based organization called Women for Women Alliance here in Wajir. And I was trying to empower the women by giving them skills, empowering them so that they can get their livelihood somehow. So it reached a point where the NGO was not moving. But we didn't have a cent. And I was really confused. I went to people, I approached them,
try and help me. I'm helping the women of Wajir. I'm empowering them. I'm doing pro bono legal services because of the sexual offenses that are here. Please, Isa Idea. I went to his office and he didn't know me. And I told him, I explained to him, this is the problem. How will you help me? And you know what he told me? Umi, what you're doing is very good. Ilahi bakubarakain dona. God is going to reward you. He removed his checkbook and he wrote for me a check of 500,000 for my CBO. I could not believe it. I was shocked. But alhamdulillah. That's that. So I really want to profusely thank the Lion of the North, Honorable Adan Duale, for his big brother role in which he has supported all Muslims in the party and beyond, and wanting nothing in return. Before I get to thank His Excellency, I would like to acknowledge my colleagues, my PSs, who took the time out of their busy schedules and actually a weekend to come all the way to Wajir to support me. Please stand if I call your name. PS Irrigation Mugambi, please stand. Thank you. There's PS Youth Ismail, my brother from Mondera. Thank you. There's my sister in the ministry. She's the PS Wildlife, Sylvia. That's her. There's my brother, Ololtua. He's the PS Tourism. I have my brother Liban here, PS Petroleum. I have my brother Dakota, all the way from Tanariva. He is the PS Assaults. I have my brother Alex, Energy. Sisi tuko na shida huku Wajir electricity. Shikeni yeye nimewaletea. Last but not least, I want to thank the President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, who is the Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, who actually looked at me and saw my capacity and gave me this golden opportunity, a girl of the North, to serve the great people of Kenya. Not only Wajir, alhamdulillah, I come from Wajir, but to serve the people of Kenya in this State Department of Culture and Heritage. Sasa wacha niingie kidogo kazi yangu. First of all, I'd like to advocate for peace and unity within our county. As we know, we are going through a very difficult time, the greatest drought ever. Let us unite the leaders from the MCAs all the way to the governor, Washike Mkono, all these people. There's no way the national government can function without the county government. County government, Your Excellency, Jir Ahmed, my brother, you're the leader. There's no any other governor here. So we look to you to hold their hands, whichever party, whichever tribe, whoever they are, to support them and unite this county. I would also like to talk about mass tree planting. We were given a directive by His Excellency to plant trees, 15 billion trees in 10 years. But Wajir, we're wondering, how are we going to plant trees? We don't even have water to drink. What is the solution? I think Waziri Adan Bara is going to talk about that solution. Culture. My docket is culture. Culture and heritage. I've been put there not by mistake, not by chance. His Excellency knew exactly what he was doing. I'm passionate about culture. I'm passionate about our national heritage. And I'd like to tell our lady from Ushanga, there's the CEO of Ushanga here, please stand up. The ladies here who do beadwork, they do the mats, what you call it, they do so many small businesses here. I know we help 7 other counties, pastoralist counties. I'd like you to support these women. You can come to my office anytime. I'll sit down with Waziri. We can come up with a program where we will help our women here. There are so many brilliant talents. You can sit down. And we have to nurture that talent. Our women here need to support themselves. We need to join them with the rest of those pastoralist counties so that they make something out of themselves. Mimi siharakishwi kwa sababu mimi ni occasion yangu. I'm almost done. Yes. So yeah, basically that's it. The rest Mawaziri will talk about it. And I want to thank the organizers of this event, the people who laid the tent, Amina and team, thank you so much. My family, my brother, Ahmed, everybody, thank you for holding my hand. Alhamdulillah, shukran.
You know, I was a bit afraid of harakishing the star of this occasion, lakini hata yeye amejua kwamba sasa lazima tumalize. Thank you very much. Whatever I needed to say has been said, but I just want to add only one thing. That one thing is to thank the people of Wajir South for hosting all of Wajir in these very hard times. Nataka kusema watu wa Wajir South, asanteni sana kwa sababu mumeokoa watu wa Wajir wote. Najua kwamba hata South kuna ukame, lakini ile kidogo wako naye wamekubali watu wa share. So on behalf of the rest of Wajir, let me record my appreciation to the people of Wajir South, led by my friend Honorable Muhammad Ado. Asante sana. Maneno ngine yote itasemwa na waziri wetu ambao is our guest of honor. Lakini before I call him, let me call my sister, our Minister for Tourism, Honorable Malonza, aseme moja mbili, naye tusikie vile hata ile salamu ametuletea. Waziri Malonza, na sitakuharakisha.
Asante sana mheshimiwa. Kupitia kwa mgeni wetu wa heshima na ndugu yangu waziri wa defense, our star today, Umi Bashir, governor wetu wa county ya Wajir na naibu wako, senator ambaye ni wa East Africa, waheshimiwa mlio hapa kutoka sehemu mbalimbali, ndugu zangu na watoto wetu PSCs wenye mko hapa kwa heshima kuu kwa mkutano wa mwenzenu, na washukuru sana, na pia county commissioner wa area hii na watu wote wa Wajir, amjambo, salamu alaikum. Nashukuru sana kuwa hapa, ndio safari yangu ya kwanza kuwa hapa, na nashukuru sana kwa sababu nyinyi ni madugu wetu, na zaidi sana ni mshukuru mmoja wangu ambaye ndiye siku yake kuu ya kurudisha shukrani zake kwa Mwenyezi Mungu, na pia kwenu nyinyi watu wa Wajir kwa kusimama naye na kumwelekeza vema akawe vile alivyo. Asante sana Umi. Nataka pia nishukuru wazazi wake. Ameweza kunionyesha na kunifahamisha kwa wazazi wake ambao najua wamekuwa mwamba mkuu katika maisha yake. Pia nimshukuru rafiki yake na mzee wake ambaye yuko hapa siku ya leo, umemshikilia na unaweza kunipa PS mzuri na mwema kabisa. Asanteni. Mimi kwa majina naitwa Penina Malonza, nimetoka kaunti ya Kitui, lakini kwa sasa ni waziri wa utalii, wanyama pori, turathi zetu na utamaduni wetu. Na nashukuru kuwa hapa kwa sababu mimi ndiye waziri wa Umi, na nimekaa na Umi kwa siku 45 peke yake, na nashukuru sana. Tangu niingie mahali hapa nimeweza kusikia na kujisomea mengi yale Umi ameweza kufanya, na kupa pongezi Umi. Kwa siku 45 mimi nimeona kiongozi, nimeona msichana mtulifu, wacha nimuite hivyo ijapokuwa ameolewa. Nimeona mtu anajua kasi yake. Nimeona mtu ana sijui ni uite haji ule upanusi wa ile eneo ameweza kupewa. Nami nakushukuru sana. Pia ni washukuru watu wa Wajir kwa kumtambua huyu kiongozi, na nimshukuru pia rais wetu. Mimi kama waziri niko na PSCs 3 na wako hapa siku ya leo, na naomba wasimame. Sisi tuko hapa kama nyumba ya utalii, tukimlete mmoja wetu. Hule anaitwa Sylvia na huyo anaitwa John. Ukiangalia mimi ni mzazi wa watoto 3. Lakini unapoangalia hao watoto utapata Mungu amenipenda zaidi. Sijui kama nyinyi mwapenda wasichana ama ni wafulani, lakini mimi nimependwa na Mungu kupewa hao wasichana 2. Kwa hivyo ni kumaanisha nini? Rais wetu anatambua wanawake wa Kenya. na zaidi anamtambua yule mwanamke anatoka zile sehemu kame na zile za kule chini ambao tunaita kule bottom. Kwa hivyo kumchagua dada yetu Ummi ni kumaanisha aliangalia msichana wa North na akaona Ummi anatosha. Nashukuru sana. Pia niseme hivi, Ummi ameweza kuongea katika ile nafasi yake ya kasi atakuwa anasimamia nini. Ningependa kusema Ummi atakuwa anasimamia mambo ya utamaduni wetu na turathi zetu. Kunayo tofauti hapo. Utamaduni wetu ni culture, turathi zetu ni heritage. Kwa hivyo yeye ndiye atasimamia zile tamaduni zetu. Nyimbo nzuri tumeona hapa na nimefurahia zaidi. Jamani, nyinyi mmebarikiwa. Kwanza ya vijana ya kwanza, hata nilijipata hapo, sielewi kama yapaswa kuchezwa na wamama ama wavulana. Mimi sikujua mpaka Duale ndugu yangu akaniambia hii ni wa wazee. Kwa hivyo nashukuru, hiyo ndio kazi tumempa Ummi. Na hivi karibuni tumemwambia Ummi, pale Bomas of Kenya tuko na dancers wako pale. Wale dancers tunataka wa represent kabila zetu zote za Kenya. Lakini kabila ya Ummi haipo hapo. Na nimemwambia vile nimeona dansi hapa, achague vijana ama wamama waende waajiriwe pale waanze kufanya kazi. Na watuchezee hizo ngoma mzuri. Maana ile picha tunataka kuonyesha ulimwengu ule uko kule mbali ni kwamba sisi ni Kenya na tuko pamoja na tunajifunia utamaduni wetu. Lile lingine kwa kasi yake ni mambo ya turathi. Turathi ni vile maumbile ya nchi yetu, mambo ya miamba, mambo ya mipasuko ya nchi, hiyo yote iko chini ya Ummi. Na basi hapo nitamwambia aangalie ni nini iko hapa, tuweze kufanya gavana kitu inaitwa circuit. Na naomba vile uko na huyu, tembea ofisi yangu, tusikisane ni nini tunaweza saidiana, tukaweka circuit ya mambo ya utalii, tukaangusha watalii hapa. Mimi niko tayari kuwaletea watalii. Gavana, tayarisha watu wako na mambo ya biashara ili waweze kuchuna ile watalii watatuletea. La mwisho kabisa, pia katika mambo ya Ummi tuko na National Museums of Kenya. Nimejulishwa na Ummi hapa kwenu Wajir Town kunayo museum iko hapa, lakini haiko hali nzuri. Na mimi nimemwambia Ummi, tukifika ofisi fanya budget, hiyo museum ya hapa Wajir ndio tunaweza pea watu wa zawadi kulingana na vile mmetufanyia kazi nzuri. Kwa hivyo hiyo tutafanya bidii iweze kuajiri watu wenu. Lile lingine ni mambo ya ushanga, na nafikiri Ummi ameweza kuongea. Jamani, kutakuwa na faida kubwa kama vile nyinyi ni watu wachungaji, muko katika ile category na mwenye ushanga simama. Mimi nataka kukuambia ushanga ni ya wale wachungaji wote waliokuwa wanahusika na beats. Kwa hivyo Wajir ikuwe ndani. Na zile kaunti zingine siko area hii. Mwisho kabisa, sasa nilipofika pale ndugu yangu Duale, nilikutana na Wathong. Na wewe mwenyewe ukaniambia Penina wanyama wako ndio hao. Na nikajua hapa kuna shida. Jamani, vile tunatabika na ng'ombe zetu na gamia zetu, hawa wanyama wangu nao wako kwa shida. Na hivyo basi tusimame pamoja, tusaidiane. Mimi wakati ninachimba huku boho, tutanywesha hao wanyama wangu na pia ng'ombe wenu wapate maji kidogo. Na nashukuru mmepata hiyo. Nimeambiwa hakuna changamoto sana ya ile itilafu ama human wildlife conflict. Haiko mingi hapa, lakini tutasaidiana. Na hivyo basi katika ukame huu tusimame pamoja. Nimesikia maongezi mazuri, tunasema tunaweza saidiana, na serikali yetu kupitia kwa waziri wetu na ujumbe wa rais wetu wa nchi yetu ya Kenya ataweza kuwapapanulia ni mipango gani kinanga upanga tumeweka kwa ajili ya maji ya eneo hii na eneo yote ya Kenya. Asante sana mwenzangu Duale, huyu ni rafiki yetu. Unajua Kitui na Garissa tuko majirani. Yeye alitusaidia kuomba hii kiti kule Kitui, na amenikumbusha alienda sehemu 4 kwa siku moja ya Kitui. Na sisi, huyu ni kinara wetu mkuu katika cabinet yetu. Ametukalisha sote na anatufundisha, na saa nyingine anatufundisha kuwa wakali. Asanteni na Mungu awabariki.
Asante sana Waziri Malonza. Nilikuwa najiuliza Parliament sasa ile walikuwa wanasema Waziri Malonza hawezi kuongea. Umesikia vile waziri yako? Sasa hiyo ripoti yetu ilikuwa ya uongo. Sasa waziri, asante sana. Leo umejulisha Wakenya wote ni nani Waziri Malonza. Sasa nitachukua fursa hii kualika Deputy Governor wa Wajir, His Excellency Ato. Unajua hii county yetu wako na majina kale kali. Deputy Governor ni Ato, Governor ni Jir. Lakini
ni Jir Ato. Okay. CS Duale, His Excellency Governor Ahmed Abdullahi, CS Penina Malonza, in the interest of time, all leaders present, wananchi wa Wajir, assalamu alaikum. Yetu hafla hii ya leo ni kushukuru rais wetu Ruto, William Ruto, kwa kutupa fursa in appointing our sister from Wajir, Umi Bashir. To that extent, we congratulate Umi and we thank His Excellency the President for rewarding us for her efforts. And of course, there are many people who are interested in this party. CS Duale knows that I am a shareholder of UDA, and it's not a secret. Tulitoka na CS Duale mbali sana. When this party called PDR, before it metamorphosed to UDA, and it was very difficult to sell in Wajir County, I took it upon myself, along with many people here, to sell that party. So mimi nitakujia cha yangu. Lakini for the time being, kuna wengi ambao those who contributed to this party in excelling, many of whom are seated here, many of whom are not seated here. So as much as we appreciate all that has been rewarded to us, we still ask for more. There's no harm in asking, right? We ask for more. There are many people who really went out of their way to make this party a success in Wajir County. We gave UDA 40%, I think, the highest in northern Kenya. So to that extent, kuna wengi ambao wako hapa, Ambassador Saleh, Mheshimiwa Nasri Sahal, Governor Werer, kuna Kolosh, kuna wengi ambao wako hapa, watu wa Mandera, watu wa Garissa. Usisahau watu. Usisahau. I'll come for my share later. Now I'm employed by the people of Wajir. Mimi nitakuja baadaye. And we as a party, of course Azimio. Sasa unajua kwa campaign, you go into a campaign, you either win or you lose, sio? Ushinde ama ushindwe. Ukishindwa kuna fursa ya kwenda kotini kupeleka malalamisho yako huko. Kuna uamuzi. Once the court decides either way, you move on. So as Azimio, we need to move on. And we have moved on. But of course, we'll do some checks and balances here and there. Ile opposition, kazi ya opposition tutafanya hapo na pale. But we need to move on. Even for those who are elected in Wajir County, let's move on. Time is not on our side. As a county government, we have taken it upon ourselves, His Excellency, with the leadership of His Excellency Ahmed Abdullahi, and myself, to make changes happen in Wajir County. It might be rough, it will come with some consequences, but it will work. This system will work. We are now dealing with drought. As a county, we have made or taken 3-pronged approaches. One is defined, tunaomba mola. Jana tulikuwa kule nje, Uruhi, tukiomba mola atupatie mvua. We are also doing cash injections. We have given bursaries, and we'll request MPs here to please do this in synchrony with us, so that we will give you the list of bursaries given by the county, so that we don't have duplications and overlaps. We have also given or giving by the end of this month about 200 million in revolving fund, We will give disability fund. And we have asked partners to come in and chip in with cash transfers. Hiyo pia iko. Kuna direct interventions like food distributions, livestock, drugs and medicine, and many others. In the next few months, before Ramadan or by Ramadan, we will invest a few more 100 million, which the governor will explain in details, inshallah. But rest assured, as a county, we are doing a lot. As national government, our request is that on majorly two issues. One is irrigation. We cannot be talking about this the next subsequent few years. No, we don't want to be talking about drought, Waziri. We need a lot of investments in irrigation. We said as a county, we must produce our food. Secondly, commercialization of livestock. We are endowed. We are not poor people. Tuko na wanyama wengi sana. We have an airport here. It's being demilitarized more. But instead of demilitarization, it's being militarized more. So we need that arm, that wing of civilian section, so that we can also, we have an abattoir here, which needs a lot of investment and many others. Kwa hivyo kama serikali ya county, tutafanya mengi na tutafanya zaidi. We will do a lot. We request for the support of our elected leaders na watu wetu wa Wajir. Tuungane pamoja, tufanye kazi pamoja. Because it's when we are together and address these problems together, can we drive can we reach our goals? Kama serikali ya county, zamu za siasa imeisha, sasa ni wakati wa kuhudumia wananchi. Let's do that and we will do more. Congratulations Umi, congratulations Dego for winning the last seat, and please take our regards and congratulations to the President, William Ruto. At some point I will come for my share later on when others are sorted. When others are sorted. So now in the interest of time, it's now my single honor and pleasure to welcome His Excellency Ahmed Abdullahi Jir. Tukaribisha na makofi.
بسم الله الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. And our CS for Defense, who is the chief guest of this function, CS Adan Duale, CS Tourism, Madam Penina Malonza, the main show, main event, star of today, who's brought us all here, PS, Madam Umi Bashir, all PSs who accompanied her, honorable members of parliament, honorable MCAs, all leaders, those serving now, those who served, those who aspired and contested, all participants who are here today, who have honored this function, all protocols observed. Assalamu alaikum. Walaalyaal, af Soomaaliya ku hadla marka hore, aadaan u soo gaabinaa, waqtiga aad buu isu jaray. Maanta waxaan meeshan isugu nimid, isugu keentay halkan walaasheen Umi Bashir. Waxaan isugu nimaadnay in aan madaxweynaha Kenya aan dhahno waad ku mahadsan tahay magacaabidda aad magacaawday Umi. Waxaa la yidhahdaa homecoming. Qof walbo jago weyn oo dowladda la siiyo gurigooda ayuu ku noqdaa soo ma? Umi gurigeeda waa meesha. Umi waa reer Wajir, waa gabar reer Wajir eh. Marka jagada ugu sarreyso oo reer Wajir noola siiyey dowladda Kenya kwanza waa PS-nimada Umi. Madaxweynahana waxaan leenahay waad ku mahadsan tahay. Haddii anaga qoladan oo la yidhaahdo Azmiyo, hadda Axmed suu sheegay waan ogolaanay in nagala reeyay. Marka hore naxtin baan ku jirnay, warsay ku dhacday. Shoogaan ku jirnay. وانا واحد بحساب سنين المكتب معايا غرغرنيني هذا لكن بقول له شوق وانا قبح لكن مرمر كفتك وحن قدرة كينيا كوانزا انا شوق يكون جرتي زي كويلين يمكن هذا شوقي او قلاده انا هشين يا لو نلعبوا شوق انا وانا حسنين وابر حسنين ورسي كل عذا شوق قولوا انا سايكو قاتين اغاني وانا ملينا شوق يكون جرين هذا باشي معنو قاتين ميو marka dawladana hadde demokrasiyada ay ka mid tahay inay jirto maxaafid iyo mucaarad kor waan ka ogolnahay azimiyo haddaanu nahay ina mucaarad haddan nahay Kenya kwanza meeshana ka ogolaatay inay mucaarad yihiin oo azimiyo ay muxaafid ay tahay saas waay marka laakiin ritigii soo hara ayaa la rartay Soomaali tiri Soma Kenya kor waxa uu soo haray William Samoei Ruto asaa madaxweynaha inooye waana aragteen shalay si looga soo dhaweynay Nyanza marka wuxuu ku maadsan yahay shaqooyinka aad bixiyay tan Ummi uu ku maadsan yahay wuxuu ku maadsan yahay tan walaalkeen aadan ducaala wuxuu ku maadsan yahay inta kaleeto oo noo magacaabay oo PSyaasha ah iyo jagooyinka kala badan kuwii kale hadde oo u soo dhinteen xisbigiisa korna aan la hilmaamin aan leenahay idinkana bal hadda dawladdu waaba tiine idinku ha isrifinaya iscaawiya yah soo samo idinkaa meesha noogu jirtaane tawata marka walaalayaal waxaa aad looga hadlay arrimaha abaaraha horta abaarta wax walboona qabsada alxamdulillah aan leenahay ilaahay ayaa naga bixin kara soo maha ilaahay ayaan baryaynaa in abaarta aad naga koriyo ummaddan maanta dhibka jiro haddaad hal toddobaad si fiican roob u daa waa la kala degi waa la kala qaboobi laakiin anigana waan dadaalaynaa waa inaan dadaalno resource basketka wuu iskar yahay miisaaniyaddu waa yar tahay laakiin waan dadaalaynaa dowladdii hore ma aha way ballaaratay shaqaalaheeda way bateen kharashaadkiina wuu batay laakiin waan dadaalahaynaa siduu axmed sheegayna waxyaabaan ku dadaalayna waxaa ka mid ah in aan ka shaqaynhayna biyaha iyo ceelasha la cabaaya maanta yowmii waxaa jabta ilaa 10 ceel wax kala laabaan yowmii waxaa la soo report garaynayaa 10 ceel oo jaban waa in budget aan u hayno shidaal wixii bixin karna bixin haynaa waa ka qaadnay bulshada allowanceka shaqaalaha biyana waan dhaamin haynaa waxaa kaloon samayn haynaa ayaan dhowto dogsoontiin raashiin ayaan gadnay 25,000 oo lor oo bariise 5,000 oo min 50 kiilo ah oo digir ah iyo saliid raashinka ugu badan oo hal mar imaada ayuu ahaa kuma filna bulshada haddana toddobaadkan raashiin kale ayaan bixinaynaa insha allahu tacaala oon soo iibinaynaa dhacda ku soo jiro oon bulshada u qaybinaynaa insha allahu tacaala shalay toddobaadkan 500 oo milyan aan ka soo jarnay waxyaaba oo development ah oon rabnaa inaan gelino raashinka iyo supportka taageeraha aan maarag ku taageerayno wasaaradda biyaha nuskeedna aan u reebno insha allahu tacaala waktiga ramadaanka oo idan raashin kale aan ku gadno oo dadka ugu liito aan siino sida la sheegay basari oo 150 milyan ah aan bixinaynaa insha allahu qaar waaba maaragtay bilowday MP walbana waxaan siinaynaa listiga dadkan wax siinay January intay dhamaaninna 200 milyan oo lacagii revolving fund oo gabdhaha ku shaqaysanayeen aan siinayna annaga og in wax laga shaqaysto oo weyn ay jirin abaarna ay jirto ilaa 6 bilood shilin ma weydiinayno ilaa 6 bilood laga gaarayo grace period lacagta way haysanayaan ku shaqaysanayaan insha Allah taala lacagihii curyaamintaan siinaynay waan kordhinay 40 milyan ayaan gaarsiinay oo reer walba oo la diiwaan geliyo aan siinayno 4500 bil walba si ay u soo daahin taariikh 25 markii la gaaro M-Pesa ayaan u gelinayna insha Allah taala bankigana waan kula heshiin haddaan lacag haynin haddii hayninba KCB ayaa sii diraysa bin lalkii marka walaalayaal waan dadaalaynaa laakiin wax walba oon samayno waan ogsoonahay in ay ku filneen baahida jirto waatan ayaan reetu ula fadhiyay madaxweyne ku-xigeenka CS Ducaale iyo Ummi EPS yaasha meeshan joogay wasiir kulli way ka warqabaan aad baan ugu hadlay arrimaha abaaraha markii madaxweynaha aad noogu yeeray anagoo dhowr gavana shirki uu la lahaa wasiirintiisa EPS yaashiisa Nyanyuki tilaabana uu ballan qaaday tilaabadina way bilaabatay raashinka la iibinayo nationalka kulli hadda waxaa la hoos keenay Ministry of Asal oo nin reer xoolo dhaqate uu ka yahay PS oo ay hoos imaada NDMA wuuna amray madaxweynaha wuuna noo xaqiijiyay madaxweyne ku-xigeenka oo u qaabilsan dowladda dhankaasi arrimaha abaaraha in ugu horreynta toddobaadkan ayagana ay raashin ay keeni doonaan insha allahu marka walaalayaal abaartan horta alla naga bixiyo waana dadaalayna waxaan ka codsaday mashmuuca aadan ducaale mashmuuca aadan daawud in toddobaadkan MP-yaasha la soo doortay kulli aan sugu nimaadno Nairobi oon u bandhigno waxaan anaga qabanayno ayagana kulleyta ay buuqa badiyaan iyo baryada kore oo wuxuu nagu soo dirsan karaan ay nagu soo diraan insha Allah taala wax walba oo sameeynayna waanu bandhigaynaa billahi alkarim laakiin abaarta markay dhamaato insha Allah waa inaan sheeko isugu noqono Soomaali haddaan nahay waa inaan sheekaysano saan si lagu socon kara maaha bilqaaya waxyaabo yar keli haddaan inkiga taabto countigan maanta waxaa shaqaynayso 337 bohol 337 boholes across the county of Wajir hadda qaar baan qodi haynaa annaga county ahaan 30 aan ku dari haynaa reer cross waxay ku dari haysaa 12 barnaamijyo kale oo World Bank ayaa ka jiro Wajir South sidii kay Dr. Deep ilaa 10 bay qodi hayaan laga yaaba by July in ay gaaraan boholayaashan 400 halkii bohol haddii dayactir ahaan sanadkii aan ku bixinna 2 milyan waxay isku gaaraysaa 800 milyan uma hayna budgetkaas for repairs and renovation boholkii bulshada bilaash kuma cabto meelo barkood waxaa laga qaadaa ilaa 25 shilin neefkii geelaha lacagtina qasnad nooma soo gasho nimanka ruusita ayaa haysta boholayaasha markii halaabana 30,000 waxaa lagu gadaa wax la yiraahdo starter ma iibin karaan wata xafiiskeeda hor tuuran yihiin starter anaga halaabeen noo gad sheekada ma soconayso rawajar marka waxaan rabnaa boholayaashan in la hoos keeno wajwesko nidaam loo sameeyo neefkii geela ahna beeciisa isku noqdo hal countigeeda la wasaaraddana markaan dhahnay kac keena beec oo sustainable waxay dhaheen neefkii geela 10 shilin neefkii looda 5 shilin, neefka ariga 2 shilin across the county. Hadda 25 baa la qaadi hayaa, dad jeebkiisu geli hayaa. magaalooyinka qaarkood kuwa ayaga markii dhib aad jira loo taga oo lacag laga daynsana, say ku helaan lacagta ayaga, say ku yeesha. Soomaaliyey, beerahan aan samaynayno iyo xanaanaha xoolaha kuma sii juri karaan keliya maatada, masaakiinta kuma sii juri karaan. waa in dad lacag leh ay soo galaan livestock value chain. waa in dad lacag leh ay beero samaystaan. Soomaaliya hadda waxaa lii sheegayaa Soomaalida Australia ka imaaday ayaa beero inay qabsatay caws abuurayso oo dadka ka gadayso cawskii markii waqtiga abaaraha xoolaha daaqaya. marka laakiin maalinteeda ay leedahay abaartii laga naga bixiyo. Mheshimiwa Mohamed Abdi, I want to assure you we're doing everything possible to bring the livestock diseases under control. We have paid Kevavapi government to government without going through procedure, direct payment to their account for them to give us the medicines. They had some, they didn't have some. They assured us by Monday we'll have everything we've paid for, and we'll have 3 teams in Wajir South trying to bring this under control, inshallah. We've also been struggling to bring cholera in parts of the county under control. We have largely succeeded. And you know the interventions that we made in the area of Biamado and its surroundings. We are battling with measles in certain parts of the county. And we'll do everything as a responsible government to intervene to the best of our ability. I want to thank the President on behalf of the people of Wajir for appointing our sister Umul Khair Mohamed Bashir as a PS. Umul Khair hails from here. She is a daughter of this county. She got her bet right by supporting the party that eventually won. She worked tirelessly for that party. She sacrificed her time and energy, campaigned tirelessly for UDA, and we appreciate that the President has rewarded her for her effort. So Mulkhair, now you are a PS for Kenya. You are not a PS for UDA. And you're not a PS for Wajir County. But as a governor of Wajir, I have to remind you that charity begins at home. So whatever you're going to do for Kenya, kwanza lazima uanze hapa. Si namna hiyo? We will support you. We thank the President for all the other appointments. We thank the President for appointing our brother, Honorable Adhan Barre Duale, as CS for Defense. I think it would have been the biggest shocker if he never did that, because it was so expected. And we want to thank him for doing that. And we acknowledge and respect our brother as our leader on the national stage. What I was saying in my long speech here in Somali is that for a long time, the livestock industry has remained an extractive industry. We have done what is called free ranching. We have waited for God to give us rain, and we still pray for God to give us rain. And we've walked around with our livestock without doing much for them to feed on that natural grass. It's not sustainable anymore. And much as we seek the intervention of the national government, much as we do what we can as a county government, much as we seek the intervention of the donor and development partners. I have been telling my people here that immediately after we are out of this emergency footing, we will have a conversation to see how not to be in this situation during the next drought. Livestock industry must cease to be an extractive industry. It must be an active economic activity, and it must attract those with money if we have to change this kind of desperate situation. Those with money must come with their money to assist those without money. It's too important to our lives to leave it to the poor herders. We must change the game. We must now talk of feedlots. We must scale irrigation. It can't be the 1 acre and 2 acre. And we must produce the food that we eat, or else we will be begging for this generation and for the next and for the next. Marka walaalayaal, in the interest of time, and I want to take this opportunity, it's my single honor to now invite my brother, the CS for Defense, Adan Duale, the guest of honor. Thank you.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. وقت دورك واتجي وقت إلهي لما قاعد نقرأ متى مسموه وقت I'm saying the time for prayer has passed, and there's a time for everybody. There's a time for God, and there's a time for the human being on earth. So we have gone into extra time. So I'll be very, very short. Ummi Bashir, and all the leaders here, led by Governor Ahmed Jir, Governor Ahmed Muhammad, your shares are very, very little. You remember when you were in PDR, I used to pay the political party registrar the audit fees. But you profiled the party in 2013, so you have some shares. Yes, you have some shares. That's what I don't, and I will pay it. Your deputy, and Wajir now, I'm sure some people of Wajir will not like my statement. But Wajir Mamarko Away Hamanina. Labanino Nadifa had a governor, deputy governor. Maybe this is a أنا سأواركو. مركها دي سفرت الشقين ويان علت حق وذا كي ما توه علت هذا النمو ضيو competence كذا مو علت وحاول ياك أما يني حسدين أما إذا ينشي قام بكسودين سفرت وحاقل صوت دورتين نمن حلبانين في عن سفرتن هذا ينشي قين ويان وحسن بقى إنه صمين لكن ما في عنوان كرتمه وفيري كومن ما ضد كرتيله هذا الناس وقالين جالس وجير مانديرا ما لي هنا مكي ولا كرتمه لهين لكن يا شعب واحد دورته ركبونا كرتينا واحد في جيسين كرتينا وصوت دورتين هذا ما ده هذا ماشي فديان أو أقول لي ده زيه بركوضة هايين candidates بركوضة هايين حلبان هوري هادنا الدولة ده بس الأفي بس الصالحة. You know, when I saw Saleh in UDA, it's when I said this party is going to win. Was Saleh defied Kibicho? He was working for Kibicho. He told Kibicho, no, you are wrong on this one. So أنا مال Saleh وكسو جوري مش هو جوري ومال فعل وحاجة قبل إني فاطمة. We got very good leaders. Our new member of parliament, this man called Hussein of Tarbach, he took us to a we were told if you go there, I was told you are risking the life of the deputy president then. And I told him, no, we will go to Tarbach. I told a very senior security man, we will go to Tarbach. And we went to Tarbach. And we stayed there for 3 hours. They told us, stay there for only 30 minutes. I don't know whether the county commander, were you there then? If you are there, you are told those guys that they're endangering. Duala, you're endangering the life of the deputy president. And I told them, I had to have a seat. And I told them, but I thought you don't like this guy. Why do you care about his safety? I told one of the guys, you don't want this man. So why are you concerned about his safety? We came and stayed here. But me, I want to thank the Almighty Allah. And I want to thank the parents of Umi. Because, you know, without those good parents, Umi will not have been here today. Her father is a renowned public servant, very decent man, engineer. He's one of the top public retired officials from this county. The people who went to school and university during the 80s, and many of them sitting. Many from Wajir, many from Garissa, many from... So those of us who sit here, we look at them as a role model. So her mother, today was my first time to see her mother, but her father, I know him very well. When Engineer Bashir, he's known as Engineer Bashir, when he stands up, we count him. So we want to thank him. Secondly, you know this lady called Umi. By the way, Waziri, I want to thank you so much. I am so happy today Waziri is here. I campaigned for Waziri. I remember we did a rally in Garissa. We flew to Mwingi. We went to Kitui. We went to Masinga. We went to Machakos town. We went to another constituency near Machakos. We were in at Athi River at 8 p.m. I am picking that because this lady called Umi, and I will say it in Somali, is a very tough lady. She harassed me. This lady harassed me. From here, she even told me, this election board, they are sharks. Am I going to survive? And I told her, you will survive. She calls me in the wee hours. aan u ducayno gabar fiican bayna siiyeen gabar kartayna siiyeen laakiin ana aadan bar gabar way dhibtay zaid way kici meelay soo way sahmini way soo gali markay gasho waxay dhii war meeshan waan ka joogi lahaye meeshan waxa dhii meeshan joog mar ano maar soo mashquul ah nako Uhuru Kenyatta ishayno oo dagaalka anaga dagaal weynkeeda ka weyn yay dhii meeshan maxaa dhacay meeshan waxa dhii xijaabkaada xiro islaamnimada ilaali faataxada marso kasoo dhaqaaqeen meeshaas say ugu jirta xisbiga election mar u galeysay ii dhibaysay maanta kursiga ku fadhida ma tamsamo maxaa u leeyahay qofka waa inuu dadaalo somo waa inuu meesha u tago laakiin mid aan ku sheegi maanta aboka baan ahay siyaasi baan kaaga horreeyey walaalkaa baan ahay gabar Soomaali baa tahay gabar Muslim baa tahay talabaad igu leeyahay somo kursigan madaxweynaha ka horreeyay waxaa ku siiyey ilaahay baa kursigan ku siiyey madaxweynaha qiimaha labu ku soo mariyey waddanka Kenya baad u shaqaynaysaa laakiin ilaahay markuu ku siiyey imtixaan sheeg ilaahay du xoolo ku siiyo uu kugu imtixaami hadduu caruur ku siiyo uu kugu imtixaami hadduu lixaad ku siiyo waa lagugu imtixaami lixaadkaas sidaad u isticmaali maxaad ku samayn hadduu lacag ku siiyo lacagtaasaytow amisaad asaga ku soo celin oo masjidkiisa iyo madrasadiisa iyo masaakiinta u qaybin kursigan ilaahay ku siiyey waa imtixaan marka xuduudkii hooyooyinka sharafta leh Soomaaliyeed iyo muslimiinta xuduudkii ay diintaanada siisay ha ka gudbin maqlaysa wiilka odaygaas marka habeenkii guriga tagto asaga oday cid ani dhageyso waxa ayaa lagu keenin guriga marka tagto caruurtaada iyo odaygaas ayaa marka u tahay imraankaada ay ka hayaan marxamkaada ku yihiin hada fiir xaram ma aadi kartaa soo kula socdin ama wiil aad dhashay ama walaalka ama aabaha ma tabsamo diinteena qiimaha leh kutubka quraanka iyo sunnada nabiga sallallahu alayhi wasallam hooyooyinka waxaa lagu sheegay kutubka quraanka intaasoo aayad sootu maryam hooyooyin kale ka hadli hada markaa yaa lagu dhihin gabar muslimadaa tahay xijaabkan iyo sharaftan tabtan ku joog ilaahay markaa kor kuu sii qaada doorashada dambe wasiira noqoni markay culummada ku imaadaan ay ku dhahaan madarsa mishaarkaada sii haddaarto anaa mishaar ku siin mishaarkaada bixi sadaqada bixi hooyooyinka wajeer ha iloobin laakiin BS noqday ilaahay fiiri county wajeer waxa ka soo shaqaysa wajeeraad ka ahayd chief officer mombaasaad ka ahayd xisbiga annaga yaa kuu dhiibtay jago weyn maanta PS ka tahay dowladda Kenya ummadda Kenya baad maanta madax u tahay walaakiin tala iga tahay waad qaadan kartaa waad diidi kartaa laakiin sheeka barley lagu keeni gurigaada ilaasho waalidka ha ku duceeyaan waalidka ilaasho aqrabka soo dhawee warqalad ma sameeysa warfic ma warkan samo soo saxmo ha gabadha muslimadda xulduuday leedahay xulduudka ka gudnaadi ilaahay uu ku nimcay marka annagana waa ku duceynaynaa waa ku garab taagannahay marka aabbaha iyo hooyadaana waxaa la rabaa hadda adduunka intay nool yihiin u duceyso oo sadaqa u bixiso markay dhintaana wax u qabato Wazir, I'm very sorry. I had to give a very religious community advice to this young, competent PS. And I want to thank all the PSs here. Some of them I have worked with them when I was the leader of majority, like Mugambi. The president picked the right cabinet and the right PSs. And I don't want to repeat. The message of the president is very clear. He told us. And you know, last time when we were in Mount Kenya, when we went to sector meetings, and you were told to present. So, usiku tuliperudi mimi na rais tulisengenya Umi. You know, Umi was told to present, eh? My heart was just beating. You know, I hope Umi will not let me down today. But she did very well. We were very happy. You remember? Yeah, when she was presenting, I was just looking at, you know, because all these PSs, our PS for petroleum, our PS for ASAL, our PS for sports, all these people from the northern part of Kenya, I always want to pray for them that they don't let down government and all our other PSs and ministers, because we have a serious implementation. So when Umi was presenting, I was saying, you know, she has never been serious public servant. She's a good lawyer, but you did very well. You know our issue. As government, we inherited a bad economy. I know what you're going through as PSs, the rationalization. But if there is no challenge, you will not perform. You must catch your hair. I tell people, Governor Wajir, I got most of my gray hairs when I was the leader of majority. It's the most difficult job. You know, it's the most difficult to deal with the politicians. You have 6 or about 8, I think. Now imagine if you are dealing with 349 politicians, from some like Aden, who was a businessman, a lawyer, someone like Ado, who was a Al Jazeera top journalist. You'll find a mix of all. But the people of Wajir, when we came here, sisi tulipokuja hapa Wajir, hatukuwa na askari hata. Tulikuja tukafanya usiku paka saa 7 economic forum. What we agreed in Wajir, Governor Wajir and the leadership, we are going to implement it. Sisi ni serikali ya kusema na kutenda. Tulikuja hapa tukasema maneno ya extrajudicial killing itakwisha. Tulianza kufanya hatukufanya. Somalia tinga tarbaj. Anaka marka xana dawladda jid maxaa lagu dhisay. lagu dhisay. Kibanda da helan jid muxuu ku tari. xuquuqdii bini aadamka Middle about or Anlaya Wajir, another our governor, and we have the MP for East. والله يا في كورنتدا نوع أنا كل كربو ها أنا جالس حتى ماشي أجوكتين جالس حجة اللي بدو كون إيو سيدي ما قال اللي ما نقده واب كستا حقوق الله مدحوين كيباكي ولا تسوي حسب أنا هين مركز ما كورنتدا وحن كسو جدا نيروبي جالس كان وحرنا الوجير مدحض النورث إيسترن سافرتن إن عن كورنتدا وجير سنة قديس أنكن هذا رمضان أسودو قفنا الديارة إذيها إلى نراعه أقبل حفيزك وزير ماذا مدحويان يلتقو ماشن أنت تقرتها لسو جيدي وإن كانوا gensets and the PS for energies here. We must solve the issue of Wajir and Mandera in terms of power. And in the month of April, Bana PS, I've just spoke to your minister yesterday. The month of April is going to be Ramadan. The consumption of power is very high. You need to look for extra gensets so to increase the capacity of the town. Yes, and we also get it, and the president is aware of the issue of power. Middle about Shantan Sana, when I'm Wadadi, Madogashe, Habaswine, Samatar, Wajir, Kutulo, إلى منديرة تجلس وددا سيتو وإنا إصنع إن شاء الله لبدا كده هدي اللي قبته وحوي يسموه ها لبدا هدي اللي قبته هدي جد كان ندسو كورنتانا اللي كانوا ولو يسموه ده الشعب كحوبة هنين بيا كورنتا سقول في عن دين في عن ومدارس مساجد له إيو حوبة هنين ودوين إيو كورنتا أنت كردك أي شيء قيسرين. And Governor, I want to thank you. هذا البازر بحسين. إن بيس كنا أجي لبرا فبراير لعته ولا قريب بازر ويبحنا. بازر وفيركي. أنت كنا ولا قبل لكن كورنتا يوددنا نيتو. وين لقى شقيه. مدة لبعض مدحنا صومالي عن لهالي. مدحنا صومالي ده اللي جسته. أنا لبعض يكون يتضبط حلوان نقطة. صومالي وانكسي فائدة بدن عن هلناي. كراس بدن عن هلناي. وهو حلوه هلا مركي موافقة من نملهايو. ننكسا كوني سانجلي كونان انجلي وحبكو ملا ورابا نعوني. لكن هدات تهين لان إيرا تهين ودن كان قبل سدح قبلها كده جنتهين سيدي طبعا قبلها كلات جناست كل نيروبي وين تهي لكن وحوي مسجدك أمبات من مدينة وماشي مسجدك صلاة شنطة دقيقة أزقرب تاجنتهين أنت أسا من مدينة كويت حتى بريها المركز صوب بحذين حتى بريها حالة بلاو مسجدك عدا إمامك مسجدك عداك مؤذن حتى وامق شيء مسجد حيران صومالي جوان نجيرو نيروبي معاه إمام كانت واي عدي ريه بالواي مؤذن كان وا هذا قرن عربا وحتى صومالي وتجي مسجد ودس ما هو دس يا حالي على سو استكتي محاربتين عد هبل وحقات إمامك عندنا وحقات مؤذن أنك محن الله يا وا صومالي الوارك وين بريها شنطة سنة وشن سنة حساسية كراس يا لقايبنا يا شنطة سنة أمدن هو شعبك قبيل ما قانان قبيل وحكينا مدحضة إيه جنا عستها إيه كوا جوريا قاري كجرا نيروبي يوجار يجارس منديرا لكن هو إذا سوق فرد قبيل ما تقانو كان جيل لجرو قبيل لودري قبيل ما قانو حصلت قبيل وحاوي آدم بريء دكان ما جهر فديان أنتن وحاوي يكون هذا النجم قانون العقد هستان أو تلا نيروبي بفريسان قبيل كوادان رد أشينه لكن هو يدا نك ما أنت أبارت هايسو أو جيل العراء لوضع قبيل ما نفسه هيا مركا ما حدا نيتو أحمد هذا ماشي وين قفنا جارس رادي كيو مندير رادي kii tanari mada MPyaasha waxay qabaan chairman bay qabaan North Eastern aniga hadda waxaan maanta aadan Daawudi baalka iga qaatay MPnimada chairmanimada qaata MPyaasha midooba MCS kan ward fund kaneeto ha noqdo secondary ajannada ugu horta midnimo ka dhiga MCS ka Garis kuwa Wajir kuwa Mandera midooba speakeryaasha isku imaada culummada waa diyaar marka waa barya midnimo aan samayno Umi, I think finally let me just close. The president and the deputy president, I spoke to them this morning. They said, we pass the regards to you. We met, and the members of parliament will agree with me. I met our chief prime cabinet secretary and Speaker Wetangula, and they were going to Western Kenya. They passed their regards. And I want to thank all the PSs and your minister. And minister, now if you say you have 2 daughters and 1 son, then you are not gender compliance. So we might either remove one or we bring another PS. I'll tell the president. But it's good. You have got 2 gracious ladies. The lady of Ushanga is here. She suffered in the last administration. We put money for her in the budget, they remove because it was associated with William Ruto. I am happy your project has survived. That man of Bombers of Kenya is good. I am seeing him today. You're a good man, my friend. When they told you to put off the lights, you refused. They told you, Governor Ahmed, you guys, as you were not shocked, we knew we were winning. أنك إنا كرسي هلا إنه وعدا محكو عدا أنك إله كم حرنين نمك إله كم حرنين. That was the difference. قفك إله كحرن وعيسى عدي. لكن ما كان وعكنا قراء في بلاك كحرنين. نكاس وعادي come to the bombers demi. Thank you very much. This man, I was in bombers. That guy, I have never seen him, but I was looking for an opportunity to see him. I am happy I have seen it today. Because when they put off the main line, they also told him some people told him to put off the genset. Yes, they told him to put on the genset. Well, they realized they were losing and they wanted chaos. So thank you, my brother. You are like Chepukati. You stood firm. Nika mata iwezi wa niki bomba suena. Habenki gana makarayne do ali ribara taha demi. Taibe demiyen hadana waxayan ada mashi weyna generator demi. Intu furaqa tuska carruur dhunta. Kenya wuu safgareysamo. Marka haddana egena annaka Ahmed uu ogyahay Governor Ahmed uu ogyahay shir bay la leeyihiin dowladda wasiirada annaka wixii garab ordi jiray dowladda countiga iyo dowladda sare ma jirayso heshiis naga dhaxaya abaartana Ilaahay naga bixiyo hadda xogaa gaaras way fayda daarweed ma jadeeqo markaan ka beengareenahay odayaashii ku xoolii wajeer gaaras joogeen hatta markay warta tagaan oo loo qeylin jiray 10 jeelan deeqow dire iyo odayaashii anda ka taga ummadda egay soo qaxdo xoolahooda iyo naftooda in la badbaadiyo waa عدو واد ما سنتها وجير صوت ماجي بيقبضه هلا بدبالي دتك حتى إلهي هلا ما مندرها دتك وقت حول يكون جيران إلهي هلا نخضو إلهي هلا بريو وعن كلايمت تشينج وعن كنت وجرا لكن وإن لا توبة كانوا لا توبة كانوا Merka, Governor, you have met the Deputy President. We are working. I think our ASAL PS is here. There's enough food coming. Food is plenty. I am sure irrigation is a key priority in this government. And irrigation has been given to the person who knows irrigation in Kenya. The former CEO of National Irrigation Board is a PS Irrigation. And he has a plan for this region. And whether you voted or not voted. مدحونا شل سمو جوجين ماشي ريلا جلوس أوصل بحصهم كرئيسين شل الجلوب حكمقنا أسأل كده حكمقنا أسأل نحويري بح نكا كده بدقة هذا ماشي وجار فدي مركب عدا أنا أزميه أنا أزميه ريلا ما كجوري سمعتي شلي انتلجو شلي هم بي يكسوم ما عندنا إلى سيا وجوج إلى بري وجوج جلو عيتر ميل جوجته وحيدا أنك يدقوا ذوي وحيدا مدحوينا أكتس أنا قديا ما تنسمو هذا ولا نقني هذا ولا نقن أحمد بيو يعني نكبة كدي حزبك وسيدي بس أطفو شو جارز الخطة هذا وحاول يهور مر دكا كاونتيga in نفاذ سي أي شقيان أنك ناشنال نفاذ سي عن شقين سياسي وصوت ماذا دورشدي أقص نيكي قصص فكرة وأنا خلطن ويتكتي أجي وحاول نيكي إلهي أقري وحر أمد إنه شقيا كبيسة سي عدالة يا ولا اللي ما يسمع دين توجهي إنه أوقف يسمو مركا وحرنا مدحنا أسود دعية أنا أكون جيرو أنا waxaan rabaa inaan meesha ka sheego culummadeedii iyo hooyooyinkii masaakiinta weli waxaan yahay xildhibaan aan yahay sameyna maqlid culummada adeeqo markii doonay waxaan adeeqo dad kale oo xildhibaan u noqo laakiin culummadii iida iyo madaarista iyo diinta iida de qofka wuxuu ku soo ku noqday mu ka tagaysa meesha waxaan ku soo gaaray ducada culummada iyo hooyooyinka iyo masaakiinta marka waxaa Ahmed Duwiyeer Wajeer oo madrasada waa imaanaani ما شاء الله هذا حلمان كيرا آذن هذا وشيء آذن يعدو يكدو وشيء يو حسين يا سني يا مجد بشير طب قرار العقبة كان بعقتها من السياسة لكن العاد حق لا واحد يقول الدنيا ويكوتر آخر ويكوتر زمو لو قرار بعزمه مركا أمي سودو ما أنت نشرفتي هذه هي وجير وقفنا وين هي وأنا سودويس أنا كروح على إلهي كرسي أكو بركيو إلهي كرسي هنقول كي كينيا أنفعه صومالي أنفعه مسلمين تأنفعه إلهي كاغديو كو أدينا كو أنفعه إلهي كاغديو عرورت هذا قلبت قال طبعا ساعة عرورت هذا موجود بس قديش أقجري ولما مدحونا وقول ترى أنا قبل مسلمان أنا هاي أنا مسجد كهذا أنت هذا مدحونا وأقول لي هاي ninkan nimankan wuxuu uga duwan yahay nimankan ta qanisid ma aadeen iyo waxaad amaata ninka diintiisa xoog ku haysomo marka kanaas xoogoo diintiisa uu garaa marka uu noo ogol anagana diintaana anagana si fiican u wadano marka waxaad yeeshaa boka baanahay hadda wajeer waxaan maanta duqaanahay ilaahay ku anfaco hooyana ha iloobin aabana ha iloobin tolkana ha iloobin aqrabka ha iloobin Waziri, I am giving a lot of advice. I think unnecessary advice to your peers. You know, here they are elders. They are sheikhs here. So I want them to see this homecoming, and the leaders are here. So I want to thank all the peers on behalf of the people of Northeastern. I'm sure more could have come. Maybe many have gone to Siaya. I don't know what I'm going to tell CS Owalo, but I told him now Ummi has invited me, and this is home. Bana County, acting county commissioner, and the team of the security, please make sure you maintain security. You are aware I was in this region during New Year. We will work with the internal security, we'll work with internal security. As Kenya Defense Forces, our business is to make sure we protect our country from external threats. You know, we have more forces in this region than any other part of Kenya, all the way from Boni to Liboi. Let us maintain law and order and make sure the community here becomes part and parcel of maintaining the security. There is no way we can win the war against terror without not involving the local community. The local community should buy our idea. And as a government, it will not be business as usual. We will make sure that Kenya is safe internally under Professor Kindiki, and Kenya is safe externally. Marka wada baan igu dheeriye raalli ahaada soo dhawaada gabadheena ha loo duceeyo annagana ku diyaan u duceeyno ummadana ha loo duceeyo madaxdana ha loo duceeyo ilaahayna abaarta naga bixiyo ilaahay ummadda ha qaboojiyo ilaahay colka iyo dhibka jirana ilaahay naga bixiyo marka nin kastana ha ogaado awalan inuu u hoggaansamo diinta iyo tawxiidka mise wax kale hoggaami rabtin bas maasha allah soo dhawaada.
Thank you very much, our guest of honor, CS Duale. We call him the leader ourselves. CS, we will catch up maybe in the second term. Sasa tutaita yeye tu leader. We have come almost to the end of the function. I am told that there are ladies who went to Kutuza, Umi. Those ladies can come. And then finally, we will ask our former governor, His Excellency Werer. You know, our governors in Wajir have peculiar names. Jir, Ato, Werer. So Governor Werer, you will do the vote of thanks for us, and then we'll close this place. Thank you. Umi. I campaigned to be an MP, not an MC. Yeah. Yeah. أنا كمان في عنوان. أنا كمان في عنوان. عاد أكل أخذ أنا. أنت سمعي أنا سمعي. فرق لقاه. لا أخذ في عمك. أنا كمان جريت خلاص. فرح خلص. لو استقال تعرف. أنت ما تعرف. مركي وصفتي كده.
waa gobaabiya wacan oo aan gashaanti mahayn iyo gabdhaheena u jeedin waa gabaabsi adduunoo gabal weeye dhacaya fariin gaaraha qaad habla gaardin tiktok oo ka dhex guuxa isnaab oo ku dhafraya facebook guurna aan ku hawoonin gacalto iyo ma fiicne gabdhaheena u ogaa
Thank you, Halgan Group. Thank you. بسم الله الحمد لله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Wajir, assalamu alaikum. Our chief guest, CS Duale, his colleague, CS Penina, our governor, all other leaders present. We, the family of Umi, the immediate family, and the Wajir community family, we want to thank everybody who today came some all the way from Baringo, the way you had presented by our MP here, and all who came from Nairobi and everywhere else from this nation. We want to thank you very, very much for coming to honor and bless us with your presence today. We thank you very, very much. We know many of you will be going back this evening. We want and thanking, just like the speaker said earlier, you missed somehow. It is not a Somali saying, it is a saying by the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that he who does not thank people will also not thank Allah. That's a hadith by Abu Hurairah, when I speak. So we want to thank you very, very much. And we also want to thank His Excellency. Definitely, I can't thank enough. And I don't want to do it very, very much also. This is not a recognition for the people of Wajir alone. It is a specific recognition for the women of this region. So I want to thank him very, very much. So mine was to thank everybody. And definitely the visitors who are with us will be serving lunch, serving them lunch, inshallah, in Oasis, where we had the breakfast. So immediately from here, they will be going back directly there. Others will also be guided on where they will be having their lunch. So mine is to thank you all once again. Of course, mine was to give you a vote of thank. Na Mungu awabariki. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Asanteni sana, mkaa hivyo hivyo na Mungu awabariki. Thank you.
Baba, nalko, kudulan, yayo, hadan wako.